Hello, everybody. This is the CCWC back finally after a big hiatus with episode 8, Wrestlemania 4. I am CaptainTurbo, and joining me on deck tonight we have the car crazy Canadian Thunderer.
I might have broken the deck once.
Maybe. The ever present Veil Scarecrow.
Hi guys.
And the Lolicon officer, he's over there, Opie 100.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys say the lolicon officer.
we have to keep distance in case he gets up to no good.
Indeed, and as we said, we have a fucking behemoth of a show tonight. We have WrestleMania 4, which we're going to get started with on go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
This is gonna be painful.
Also, nobody is listening to the fucking audio tonight, so nobody's going to be able to comment on the actual commentary.
Yeah,
Perfect
Yeah,
venue too. Jesus
that's not
Christ.
100% accurate because I have the stream going too.
Pardon?
That's not 100% accurate because I've got my stream going too.
What do
the
you mean stream?
the account that used to be shared to me that I used to be able to watch straight from the network doesn't have the membership active anymore. So
Same for me, actually. Last time I got a membership was like 3 months for the price of one, so...
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not paying fucking monthly subscription, fuck that. And it begins, boys and girls.
There's your monthly subscription.
Oh, we should point out, the only
Yes.
regular missing, obviously, Wiz, primarily just because I think he mentioned something about currently needing a new headset, and I kind of wanted to get this done, because it's been like 4 months since we did the last one, so...
The lap one.
it's been too long.
Yeah, such an easy watch was the Royal Rumble, and now we go to this.
Yeah, because the thing with the first Royal Rumble is it wasn't very special, but didn't feel particularly like it dragged on forever.
Well, Rumbles rarely
Right.
do, though.
This, though, is going to be unfortunately, a much different case.
Anybody know who this black lady is?
No,
No.
because they all look alike.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go. That's
go
that's
sit in the
first one
fucking
of the
corner.
night. First one of the night.
I mean,
3.5 hours of
she's-
this, people. 3.5 hours.
I mean, she's probably a nice woman.
I assume she's got to be some fairly popular singer from the 80s.
Probably.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get the WrestleMania 4 Wikipedia page up so I can see if it says anything. And
Oh
we
yeah,
know
this,
it. Oh, it's a giant
Sorry.
tit.
yeah. The night. You
No.
don't look at it if you look up. Of course.
It'd just be
Well,
nice
yeah.
to have some actual information for the show as well. I haven't watched this one in at least 20 years, so
Whoa.
everybody's. I know it's blinding, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Didn't they do this in the last one? That they just showed images of.
They do this all every fucking year, dude.
Oh
They
my
have to do the
God.
whole patriotic bullshit because Vince McMahon's a fucking cunt.
Oh my God.
She's got a lot of logos on her. I'm guessing those are
Yeah.
stores or
like-
something.
Girl Scout badges or some shit like that. What the hell?
It's advertising.
I don't think she's wearing enough black.
Her skin is black. I think that's enough.
That's the point.
You know, they turn the lights off, she'll disappear forever.
Thank you.
You should blend into the darkness.
And
Yeah, that's what
there's the
happens to
trophy.
me. Y'all forget I dress in all black? Ding.
Ah, here comes the heart. Oh, there's that giant. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Scarecrow, you said you're watching on the network?
Yes.
Alright, well, it's going to fall to you then to tell us how the commentary is for the end of the night.
Alright.
Alright, so what's actually going on here? Is it a Battle Royal, a tag team tournament or something? I can't remember.
It's a thing. I can't, because I wouldn't know entirely, because I can't hear it either.
I was mainly asking Scarecrow, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, is it Battle Royal? Is it a tag team Battle Royal? I don't actually know what's going on right now.
It's a battle royal.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the WrestleMania Battle Royal isn't actually just something that's recently happened. Even got this. You see, even a very fucking similar trophy to one they had a few years back before the Andre statue.
Look at that hat.
You
Yeehaw!
love the hat. God, not that. Jesse Ventura always looks like a fucking 70s porn director or something.
I know. He does look.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, Turbo. Screw you. I almost laughed tea out of my nose. Holy
What is wrong with this guy's face? It goes any more red, he'll burst.
Oh my god.
Oh, well,
Looks like a Oompa Loompa.
oopa, oopa, doopity.
Any idea who this is? I have no clue.
Oh. No caption yet.
They didn't really tend to do captions as often as they do now, so we probably won't end up finding out.
Probably so.
Oh yeah, we're in for one of those nights.
First burp.
Just constant burping.
Hey, this sandwich is good, bro. Come
What sandwich did you have?
Had a roast beef and
I caught roast beef, but I didn't catch anything else after that.
Roast beef.
ham, buddy.
Ham. Yeah.
Spam, 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 spam.
At least we're starting off with
Okay.
something interesting here with a battle royal. But you would think with so many single matches on, they put this in the middle to break it up a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Everyone's getting
Nikolai
booed.
Volkov sadly passed away very recently.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, it's Bob Euchre, but I don't know who that is.
Me
Bob,
neither.
oh yeah.
His name sounds
Nova,
familiar
Nova,
though.
Nova would know a lot.
I'll
Knows a
have-
lot about Bob
I'll
Euchre. No.
Check up his thing.
He's a baseball
Yeah,
commentator,
baseball.
right?
Baseball commentator.
Baseball
I think a
commentator
former
for his-
player as well.
Baseball commentator for his team.
Oh. Oh, and for the record, now Opie's got me saying fuck the Yankees, so.
Got there. Junkyard.
Hey, they're a sports team. They do sports team
Sports
things.
ball, sports ball, sports ball.
Yeah, basically. Hey, Hillbilly Jim.
Emoji.
He looked fucking great when they had the 17 gimmick battle royal. He was the only one that actually still looked in shape.
Right.
Uh-oh. George the Animal Steel, hide your turnbuckles.
So here's an interesting fact. Apparently, until the other day, Opie did not know what pissing it down meant.
No, I know
Oh,
what it
God.
meant. It's just, it was just like, I wanted to confirm it was raining hard on. I'm glad it rained hard on his fucking barbecue.
The
Yeah.
barbecue didn't bother me. I don't like the fucking smell of all the coal and stuff in the air and all that shit. But the big problem was they just keep sticking on such fucking terrible music.
Yeah. It's like the similar music you hear in my show.
No, that should be nice because at least that's calming. The problem is, and I'm really not trying to sound racist or anything here, you got whiter than white couples and families playing heavy black music.
Of
Oh,
course.
Lord. Really, dog?
Yeah.
I got those are everywhere here.
Yeah. They want to be they want to be me so bad, but I'm sorry, guys. Y'all don't want to wake up black. It's not fun.
No, it's not fun.
I don't want to be
No.
shot on sight just because I went one over the speed
No.
limit.
No, you're just pretty much target practice. Police
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking bullseye on the dartboard needs to be changed to black instead of red.
officer. Break the targets.
Because the fucking people would never miss them, would they?
No.
Ah, jeez. Smile so I can see you.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ,
you.
that is one hairy man.
Very hairy.
Harry, that is scary. Oh my god. Look at this.
People still are piling into the plaza at the moment.
Does this? This plaza still even exist? I don't.
Trump Plaza, I don't fucking know. Donald Trump probably made it go out of business like he'll make everything go out of business.
Jersey stinks, anyways.
I thought it was in Atlanta. Wasn't this in Atlanta City or something?
Yeah, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Jersey.
Jersey stinks.
Wow, Brett and Anvil's attire is so fucking basic, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
there goes the
poor
Anvil.
Speaking of
Anvil.
Anvil, there goes the Anvil.
Oh, well, he fell like an anvil. Chee, boom.
Sounds Looney Tunes now.
See Brett
Pretty
still
much.
in.
He was pulled out by his beard.
Didn't they do that at some point in the future as well? Somebody got pulled out by the beard.
Yeah.
I vaguely recall that happening somewhere, and I can't remember when. Of course, as we watch this, SummerSlam is just around the corner, like a week away.
Yeah, it is.
I think we can all agree NXT is going to be the better show.
Very
Probably.
likely.
Do you know what? I
Oh,
hear
shit.
complaints that, people say, oh, nowadays, trying to get into wrestling, nobody stands out as a character. But without commentary here, I'm having a hard time telling people apart.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I can't even tell which one's Junkyard Dog.
Wouldn't go that far, but
Yeah, I'm taking the piss, but you know what I mean. There's practically nothing different about attire. So you got a few different colors here, but I remember watching wrestling when we did WrestleMania 1 last year, and some of them had the same color tights, they had the same build, and even most of them had the same haircut. If it wasn't for like different faces and getting zoom ins, you'd be hard pressed to actually tell who's in the match and who's winning.
Yeah,
And there
pretty much.
goes
Oh no, Hillbilly Jim.
Jim's gone. Bye bye, Jimbo.
here, Billy. Here, Billy. Young Stallion. What's up
Young
with these
Rap
names?
Scallion.
No, Young Stallion. Dude, it just got dumped over the top. Whoop. Volkov's partner.
It
Yeah.
was like Harley Race is about to go over, which means he's not going anywhere. We all know the rules of a battle royal. If it looks like you're going over and you spend about half an hour leaning over, you're going nowhere, really.
I know.
Pretty much.
Word to
Lean
Chris
back,
Jericho.
Lean back match.
Lean back.
Still, it's one of the better shows. The Rumbles is always the better show of the year. The Rumble match is always fun. I don't know. Actually, the Greatest Royal Rumble thing they put on was boring as fuck. Apart from the Titus
Except
O'Neil
for
fuck up.
Titus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, Volkov.
That was glorious.
Oh, man. Well,
Oh, there he
well,
goes.
bye-bye. Damn,
and-
everybody toppled
The
out.
hell
All
with
right.
you, I'm taking you with me.
Do you know what? From the back, he looks like Eugene.
Well then.
He does.
No, that was Barry Windham.
I'm just saying from the back, he looks like him, though.
Uh-huh.
From the back.
Whoop!
Oh,
Well, there goes
He
Race.
fell out.
Harley Race.
Crikey.
Unfortunately, I do remember actually who won this match.
Probably the Hitman.
Was that Tito that went out? Again, no commentary, so we having to guess.
There's Steele's in the match, is he?
Who's in the match?
Steels and that guy that's been.
Bret Hart, Junkyard Dog, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
They haven't said his name yet.
Oh, what the fuck was his name? Is the guy that Roddy Piper had a match with at a future WrestleMania and painted half his body black?
I think that's WrestleMania 6.
You know who I mean, then, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck do you call this guy?
Bad News Brown?
Bad News Brown. Thank you very much.
You want to know, like, the worst thing, too, about this whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
He did that whole half-black paint thing, and the guy... And Piper was still a face at the time.
The 80s, well, the very early 90s, I suppose, at that point.
It was 1990.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just out of the 80s, and it was still something that a lot of people would cheer for. It's like when they still... Late 90s, they were hating Goldust just because he was apparently homosexual.
Right.
Just one of those things with the times, I suppose.
Yeah.
Not a good, no, it's not a good thing, it's just one of those things, though. Would love to know why he's got thump on his ass, though. I know I ask that every time I see him, but I still never gotten an answer.
He likes being thumped.
Oh, I also believe, I might be wrong about this, WrestleMania 4 and 5, the only two WrestleManias to take place in the same location.
Oh, really?
Consecutively, anyway.
Damn. Yeah, because they had no fucking venues back then.
Yeah.
More like Vince McMahon and Donald Trump are buddies, I guess.
The hell. Oh no! Oh, there
And
goes
there
the
he
dog.
goes.
Yep.
And
So who's going to turn on who first there?
I know. So
very likely.
match
Yep,
is not
Brown.
over. There you go.
Spinning heel kick. So we're down to Bad News Brown and Bret Hart.
Oh, boy. The last two standing.
Ooh, fuck. No, nasty.
Jeez. Yeah.
They're not even calling him Brown. They keep saying bad news, bad news, bad news, and I keep looking for Wade Barrett.
I know. Oh, okay.
there goes
That was
Bad News
a...
Brown. Wins.
Do it.
Just,
Yeah,
you
I
just
knew
look-
it
you-
as
you-
well.
You're just like desperately looking for Bad News Barrett.
Pretty much.
You want to go watch O.W. Weston?
Oh yeah, he's on that now, isn't he?
Yeah, the revival of an old wrestling program here in the UK. He's the quote-unquote director, commissioner or something.
Like Regal.
I
Yeah.
like how the trophy is taller than him.
The Andre trophy was as big as the Big Show, so I'm not surprised.
It looks like a flimsy piece of shit, though. It's tilting
It
everywhere.
is. It's a
Yeah,
funny piece.
it's like tilted slightly.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go, flimsy piece of shit.
and now you can sit with that trophy.
Well,
Put that trophy in a sharpshooter.
back in the day, I remember when the show was taken hostage and Triple H and John Cena were going to wrestle for 3 hours. Then Triple H said, you know what, screw this. I'll just wrestle a broom handle for 3 hours.
No, Triple H was going to be the referee. Sheamus and Cena were going to wrestle, and Punk was on commentary.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
that.
that's
I
right.
remember that show, that episode exactly, at least for the opening. 'Cause it was actually really awesome until they ruined it like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so Bret Hart, bad loser. Kind of already knew that, but whatever.
I don't understand why people hype him up so much, but
He's a good in-ring wrestler. I don't see the mass appeal, but whatever.
I like the Owen better personally, but
Oh, the guy couldn't cut a proper promo though.
I disagree because his
What was
promos
he
when
said
it was
after he
him.
beat Bret Hart? I pulled your leg out of your leg or something.
I pulled your leg out of socket, actually.
No, that's what he meant to say. But he pulled that. He actually said, "I pulled your leg out of your leg."
Oh my god, okay. I didn't know about
And he's
that
got this
part,
big
but
fucking snot out hanging on his cheek as well. It's ridiculously bad. It's one of the worst promos I've ever seen,
Pull
especially
your
after
leg
such a.
out of your leg.
I swear to God, that's what he says. Go look it up if you don't believe me.
Yeah.
This big heap of snot on his cheek or his chin. It's disgusting.
Let me see.
It's the post WrestleMania 10 promo he did.
Post him.
Yeah, post 10, but the match between him and Brett. Alright, so there's the Battle Royal. Again, probably should have gone on halfway, obviously, because like we said, it's pretty much just single matches from here on out, I believe. And we're only 20 minutes in. I assume we're getting instructions and rules on the tournament or something.
Right.
Could you confirm that for us, Scarecrow?
what's up?
Are we getting instructions and stuff for the tournament coming up? You know, rules and all that?
1 second while I take it all in.
Holy fuck, they actually put in a scroll as well. Oh, this guy's just got sex offender written all over his face. Where's sex pest? That's oh, fuck! Dropped my phone.
He's not even explaining the rules. He's just going on and on about why they're having the tournament, blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, if just in case anybody's wondering, between the Rumble and WrestleMania, on one of the Saturday night main events or whatever it was called, Andre technically beat Hogan for the belt. Andre, I think, was trying to give it over to Ted DiBiase. It got relinquished or something, and now it's currently vacant.
Yeah. Actually, technically, kayfabe, he sold it and tried to sell it to the $1 Million Man.
Yeah, that was it. And we get the Who.
Oh!
Who
Loki,
done it?
at the right angle, he looked like the Undertaker. He looked like a young Undertaker at the right angle.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, I can see
Jim Duggan hasn't actually really aged all that much.
No, he hasn't really.
I mean, obviously a bit more wrinkled nowadays, but considering this was what will actually be
1988.
30 years ago. Fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing that's frightening me is the fact that we're watching something now that's happened 30 years ago.
Yep.
I mean that sounds weak in comparison to some of the other things you can watch, but it's just like, where the fuck does the time has gone? Yes, I can English.
Well, here's the thing, though. Were any of us alive for this? I know I wasn't.
Nope.
I know you weren't for it because you're the youngest one here, but Opie's younger than me. Scarecrow, how old are you again?
What happened?
I'm just wondering, Scarecrow was around when this was live, essentially.
And what year this came out of?
1988. I know you weren't, Opie, because you're younger than me, and I wasn't born at this point. So.
No, I wasn't born yet.
And I think Scarecrow may be AFK.
Scarecrow has died.
I'm not dead.
Oh, just
Are you
asking.
sure?
You were live during this show.
Wait, what?
Were you alive when this show happened?
What year was it? 88?
Yeah,
88.
April of
Yeah.
1988. Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, it was in existence.
Fair enough. So at least one of us was around at the point of this been out, but obviously I'm guessing you were pretty young though at the time.
Yeah, I was a baby.
Still shitting
So-
yourself in your
So you were
diapers.
probably born. I would say you're probably born around the time of WrestleMania 3. That's as just a guess.
I don't remember when WrestleMania 3 was, to keep it real with you, man.
Well, I was-
March of
that was-
'87.
yeah.
Yeah, that's an educated guess. That's a good one.
That's
So
pretty much correct.
so around that ballpark then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first one of the first round matches. For some reason, they thought it was a good idea to have 14 participants. Well, why not just do 16? I don't know.
No, well, no one really knows. It was the 80s.
Yeah,
Not even
Back-
Vince knows.
Back then, people didn't care about the quality of the wrestling. It was just more for the spectacle of being there and
I don't
everything.
do WCW. Fuck no. I've watched some of the old, the Class of the Champion shows or whatever they were called. They were fantastic next to the fucking shit.
Oh no,
WWF
they
was
are.
pumping out.
I totally agree. I'm just saying, like back then, it's like they could get away doing this more entertainment focused stuff because there was the crowd for it.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
it's definitely
that
more,
crowd
this was
has
definitely
thousands.
more. This was definitely more casual, a more casual audience.
Nowadays, that crowd is, it's still around, but it's not completely there like it used to be.
Well, obviously, like here, the casuals I think completely outweigh like the diehard fans. Nowadays, it's probably more geared toward. It's probably more, unless you're going to like a house show or something, you'll probably get more long-term fans there than casuals.
Pretty much.
Obviously, though, if you want 80s wrestling that's good, I do recommend going watch WCW.
WCW, the Wrath.
WCW.
It's like I said, it's like I said when I actually did have the network and I did
Sorry,
watch some of those.
I always have. Every time I hear that, sometimes I can only get that line from Triple H in my head.
Wow, what did he say?
Right. Oh yeah, that
It
was
was
DX.
98.
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
whole
remember
DX
the DX,
invading
yeah, I remember.
WCW,
I remember.
or attempting to at least.
Oh yeah,
just
the DX invasion.
We found our target.
It's like,
I'm amazed they
DX rules, WCW, suck it.
I'm amazed they let them get away with most of that.
It was
different times.
1998, bro.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like I'm surprised like the WC officials allowed them anywhere near them with cameras.
They were like they said like the guy said like Triple H and them said that if had the person by the garage door not close it, they would have actually gone in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. I mean, I'm surprised, WCW when they went to the head office or when they went to the arena. I'm amazed they didn't get the cops called on them by like officials like Eric Bischoff or whoever was in charge there at the time. It's like fuck you, get out of here. And I know they closed the door on them, but I'm surprised they didn't
Yeah.
take it a step further. Actually try and get them arrested.
Yikes.
And then again, it's a public place. I suppose they might not have been able to.
Probably.
Not a terrible match so far.
down there, down where, sir?
Oh, that was an awkward suplex.
Down where?
Australia.
That?
That's done on
Say what's up to Mike for me.
the $1 Million Man.
Oh, he's tuning up the band. Unfortunately, no Shawn Michaels yet. At least
I
not until
know.
next year's WrestleMania, I believe.
The Rockers.
Oh.
Yeah, with the Rockers. I like how Jim Duggan can do all these moves. He can only just do them. Like that scoop slam there was terrible.
What
But
the
he
hell?
just managed to do it.
It's just Andre. Oh, it's over.
Match over. It was relatively painless.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, he looks like he's got a big insurance policy right now.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Virgil's going to be a massive difference. Oh, excuse me. Andre in the suit just looks weird.
Right.
So what was actually the finishing move here? Knee to the back?
So simple.
Please stop
Yeah.
that. It's fucking hurting the eyes.
I know the eyes.
Brutus Beefcake.
It's Brother Brutai.
He's terrible.
He really is.
He-
When your main attribute is the fact that you're Hogan's best friend, yeah,
I'm sorry. That's not even an attribute. That's a hindrance.
that's pretty much all he is, though. He's Hulk Hogan's buddy. And that's it. I'm amazed he never accidentally hurt somebody with those fucking clippers.
He probably did, but they just had to cut it out.
And let's see that cut out.
Same here.
He's doing it and he cuts off Bobby the Brain Heenan's cock or something.
Oh.
First name that came to mind there.
That's
No,
gotta
actually,
I'm
he
s-
probably cut off Hogan's. That's why they're no longer friends.
that just like took a really odd turn. That's why I got stuttered.
He just
Or
got,
got
he got stunned.
And got Dino Bravo.
Bravo!
Who's the weird-looking fucker behind him?
I am.
Don Morocco, right?
Yes.
I guess so.
I think it is.
Sorry, my brain
I
is
think he's been followed
I should
by
be-
Billy Superstar Graham.
You're right, because the
Yeah.
commentator literally just said that.
Oh, again, we can't hear the audio. So
I know. I'm trying to keep up.
he's working.
I don't work. I hustle.
please tell me this isn't another fucking bench pressing thing like it was at the Rumble. No, I think
It
this is
better
actually,
not fucking be.
that was fucking boring as hell.
we were like halfway falling asleep.
How long that thing went on? About 40 minutes, didn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
It felt like 45 minutes easy.
Yeah.
Felt
it was
like an
easily-
eternity.
Yes, it did. It felt like hours.
Look,
That could have been a show.
It may not be good wrestling, but we come here for wrestling, not all this other shit.
Yep. Excuse me.
That's something
I'm
Vince
mostly
needs to
come here.
realize.
Well, I mean, I sometimes come here for the entertainment.
Well, it's technically
well,
sports entertainment,
the
but
entertainment
I would not call
The
bench
entertainment of being
pressing.
with you memes.
I wouldn't call bench pressing entertainment unless the fucking thing falls on top of them or something.
Pressing.
Yeah, they get choked.
Actually, I find that quite gruesome.
Eh.
I like watching people fall over. I'm kind of nasty that way, but I don't like seeing people like with a chance of getting their fucking head snapped backwards and neck breaking and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Somebody trips over though, and nah, I'm right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about right.
Scoop slam.
Slam. Alright.
The fuck was that?
Whoa, wait,
The
what?
fuck was that?
What? What in the hell?
I have no words.
Got flopping?
The
Whatever.
commentator said he slid off the second rope. Whatever the hell.
Thank
that
you,
means.
Michael Cole.
No, I mean, like, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what it means.
He's basically trying to cover up for the fact they fucked up.
Oh, okay. Well, no, wait a second. If it was Michael Colby, it's boss time, or the big dog, Roman Reigns. Shut the fuck up,
Or
dog.
remember to subscribe to the WWE Network for $9.99.
That I can deal with.
Oh, do you remember
my
when they were
God.
trying to shill the fucking app for about a year?
Yeah.
God, that was horrible.
Oh my god.
I wish they still had the second screen on the app. That was dope.
I never bothered with it. I don't really have a good phone, but I wouldn't have bothered anyway.
Ah.
Oh my god. Yeah, kick him in the legs.
Kick him in the shin. Kick him in the shin. Kick him.
The Morocco was
Word to
actually
Jerry
pretty
Lawler.
agile here. Not great, but surprising for a guy his size.
Here.
So I can probably guess, but who's facing heel? I'm guessing Dino Bravo's the heel.
Based on the cheers of the crowd, right?
Well, I was going more for. How the hell? I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying attention to the fact that he came in wearing tie-dye, the other one did not, which makes him face.
Mm.
Because tie-dyes makes you feel like a good guy.
I don't think there's ever been a heel that wears tie-dye, dude.
Was it? What, didn't
Dude
Love
Love.
Yeah, Dude Love was heel.
Yeah, but didn't when he turned heel, didn't he start wearing a suit? Oh fuck, he's got his neck.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He was
He
oh,
wore
oh.
he wore the suit. Oh, jeez.
The
He
suit
was-
was solely for his feud with Steve Austin because they were trying to push this Austin can't be champion because he's not corporate enough angle.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
like
All right, so there is
like
one.
they had him just like he just wore the suit for like the one promo,
Yeah,
and then after that he was
Unforgiven.
just to his usual attire.
Fair
Yep.
enough. I've been proven wrong. There was at least one.
Yeah. Once is Dude Love and next is Mankind when he became the hardcore champion. The following year.
I'd have liked to have seen Corporate Cactus Jack.
Yeah, right.
I think that's the one you probably can't do that with.
corporate.
Oh, we're gonna get a fucking double count out here, aren't we?
Oh,
I'm just trying to bet neither of
Oh
these
man,
two
it's
fuckers
so
advance.
exciting!
who's gonna get up first? Nope.
Man, I'm so,
That
I don't know.
My bad, I was working.
was all these.
Ooh.
Green tights versus blue tights.
Ooh,
Interesting.
and the referee takes the bump.
So long, ref. Sweet dreams.
It's one of them Earl Hebner bumps where he just flew across the ring. No, dead ass. Like you tap Earl Hebner and he would just all of a sudden be across the ring. It's like, hell, bro, he didn't even touch you. Like,
Finger tap of doom.
Wow, he got up pretty
Oh, the
quickly for
finger
a shot.
poke.
He got up really
I
fucking
know.
quickly for a big move like that.
Yeah.
Referee goes down now. They're out for about 10 minutes.
And actually, that was a DQ finish.
DQ finish.
Yeah, that's what the Fink just said.
All right,
was a
so
DQ.
that's our second round one match.
Woo!
Bear in mind, people, there are 7 of these.
Right.
Just first round, by the way. I'm not talking entirely. So what we
Was
got
this-
next here?
Was that guy supposed to be his manager or something, or just tag
I have
partner?
no idea. Oh no, you mean Jimmy Superstar Graham?
Oh, the mustache guy. Yeah.
Or is it Billy Graham? I can't remember.
Uh,
Bob Uecker. Somebody's off to the side. I saw something appear. See a
It's like
shadow?
a shadow.
Peering out.
Is it Groundhog Day? Is it 6 more weeks of winter?
Seriously, what's wrong with this guy's head? It's completely red.
Ah, Jimmy Hart.
And the honky tonk man, baby.
Oh, honky tonk.
Oh, he's got the IC belt as well.
Of course, the greatest Intercontinental champion.
I wonder if he likes him young like his cousin. Somebody's playing Mario.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who does a Mar?
I heard
English.
coins being picked up. I heard coins.
God damn it.
The honky tonk
I
man.
knew I should have turned down the volume.
What,
I like
you
how
wanking
he.
or
I like how
something?
he goes back. It looks like he almost falls.
Yeah,
over.
I've actually thought he did fall over.
Yeah,
He's stumbling, bumbling. I'm
'Cause
stumbling,
he's drunk.
bumbling.
he's drunk.
I'm the
It wouldn't
honky tonk
surprise me.
man.
Greg Valentine, Greg the Hammer Valentine,
The Greg the Hammer.
the man who
The
looks,
Hammer.
the man who looks eternally 55.
He looks like somebody that would play a piano or some shit. Just with that hair.
Oh yeah, oh god, look at this! Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with his son.
Oh my son. Your son. Little dragon.
Aw, Ricky Steamboat with Lil Richie. Aw.
Little Rich.
I mean, that's the son's name.
Does his son wrestle now? Because obviously he'd be in his 30s, so.
No, unfortunately, he had a career-ending injury.
Oh, did he? Oh, shame. So he actually did wrestle then at some point.
Yes, he did. He was actually the FCW when Florida Championship Wrestling was a thing. He was the FCW champion and one of the first men to win the FCW 15. So it's not like he was bad.
Career cut short then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he puts the baby in the ring to wrestle.
I know he's his
Okay,
replacement.
Excalibur.
I have the power.
I meant Excalibur the wrestler, but that fits too. Power! The power!
The power.
There we go. Now we're getting it.
That baby does not want to be there.
No.
No.
He's
Nope.
terrified.
Can you blame him?
Poor kid's scared right now. Probably all the flashing lights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get
What
out
about,
of
never mind the million people, but you know.
Probably really noisy as well.
No shit. It's like, man, take me home to my crib, man. I don't want to be bothered with this shit.
Mama, get your tits out. It's time for me to suck them.
Yes.
There you go.
Now
Yes,
you're
whip
talking
the
my
titties
language.
It's time for my lunch.
Oh yeah.
He even got the sound effect going.
My bad. My bad. I'll stop.
No, I got you quite entertaining.
Oh my god. That's great.
What? 1 second, man.
Yeah, go for it, dude. So, let's play the game of how many times Jimmy Hart is going to appear tonight.
So far, that's one.
I'm going to take a guess about 4.
Maybe 2 more. Yeah, I was gonna say 3 more times so far.
No, change that 4 to 40.
Wouldn't surprise me. He likes to get everywhere. Oh, and interviews count as well.
God damn it.
May as well tack on 60 then.
This is just another tournament match, isn't it? This isn't like a exhibition match or anything like that.
They didn't clarify.
I assume there's no reason for these two to be wrestling. There's no title on the line or anything. So
Right. It's just to pass the time.
what was that?
Wow. All these arm grapples. They just
I'm sorry.
It's-
Maybe maybe WrestleMania never started early, but I do not see any appealing Greg Valentine. He might have been good in the 70s or something, but 80s he was way past his prime, if that's the case.
Right.
Hmm. I personally can't say anything. I'm not familiar enough with his work.
Kind of
All I know about him is that some of the attire he would have, especially like in some backstage interviews, he just looks like he's trying too much to be like Ric Flair at times,
Woo!
which is probably not the case, but because I think he's always rocked that style, but it kind of yeah. I can't, sorry, my brain is kind of dead at the moment.
It's okay, dude.
Woo!
I was actually just checking. There is at least one tag team match on the show.
At least one. Okay. So we get some tag team action.
Yeah, it's only one
it's not-
match, but it does actually break up the tournament a little bit, thankfully.
It's a tag team match, player.
Six-man
it's
tag
not-
team match, actually.
Oh, it's not on women's. Damn it.
Nope, there's no women on this show apart from managers.
Oh,
Actually, I also realized because it's 88. There's another thing coming up. Not that when that means we wouldn't. That means the next thing we would be watching would not be WrestleMania 5, or the next Rumble. I mean,
The next show is SummerSlam.
yeah, the first ever
The first
SummerSlam.
it would-
It's kind of a coincidence we now watched this just before SummerSlam.
Right.
We're probably gonna miss the boat to watch SummerSlam before the new SummerSlam.
And then we missed Survivor Series because we're too busy watching SummerSlam.
That would actually be quite ironic.
But here's the thing, obviously with this now, we're actually getting to 4 pay-per-views per year now, so...
Yep. And I think I'm trying to remember what the first year for Survivor Series was. I want to say
87.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Survivor Series already started.
Yeah, we've already done that one. The first
I'm a
one, anyway.
dumbass.
Do need to go back and do the big event again, though.
The big.
Oh yeah, I'm just moving stuff around. So sorry if
fine.
you hear a little bit of noise. I'm plugging my old Xbox back in again.
Original Xbox?
Yeah.
What you playing on
I
it?
bought I recently bought this adapter on Amazon, which
That's that Trump.
Yep, Trump is
Oh,
there.
That is that Trump. Oh,
Yeah,
Trump
Trump's
Plaza. It's at Trump Plaza. That's
Yeah.
Of course he'd be there.
needs to fall.
With
Trump
wife
and
number
McMahon.
15.
Trump and McMahon had a working relationship for a
They
number of
still
years.
do.
Exactly, they still do.
Hell, Linda McMahon's is on his fucking fingers.
Dick.
He's well, that wouldn't surprise me. She's like in charge of like small businesses or something. I think for Trump.
But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, like what I was saying was I bought there's a recent company that made an adapter for the old Xbox that allows you to plug it in through HDMI.
Mm.
All that.
I gotta ask you guys. You think maybe Linda McMahon's a little bit pissed off that she had to basically get a family friend to give her a government position while Kane actually got his on voting.
No, probably not. If anything, she's probably just happy for Kane.
Happy for Kane too.
He's a
I
smart
mean,
man.
most of us are.
Apparently, heard he's
I mean-
arguably the smartest person in wrestling at the moment. So.
Besides, if she was to get angry at anyone for that, wouldn't she have gotten mad at Jesse Ventura?
Yeah, that was before she had any. Well, she didn't start going for political positions. Till
I know
2011,
that, but
wasn't it?
I know that, but still the same kind of thing in
Maybe
context. I don't think she cares. I think she's just happy for him.
Right.
She must be a fucking freak in the bedroom. Otherwise, Vince McMahon would have done 2 years ago.
Oh my goodness. Freaking.
Turbo, I don't really need the image of two prunes fucking in my head right now.
Reasons.
The genetic jackhammer.
The genetic jagger. Oh yeah.
He's
Karate chop.
I still can't English. He holds no punches.
Hold.
For the figure 4, I think. Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to use the bathroom in a moment.
Just the way he
Dude, if you need to go to
drops.
the bathroom, just go. Obviously, we're not stopping the thing, but
I know. I'm
I'm probably going to get another drink myself in a bit.
Coolio's.
Valentine's just, yeah, he is basically trying to be Flair.
Nobody can out Ric Flair. Ric Flair.
Anyways, I'll BRB.
Alright.
Because all those falls he did.
No, just fucking one of the best ever. People are still getting shown to the seats as well. The fucking show's been going on about 40 minutes already.
I know. This
Yeah,
is like the way Valentine falls. He
He
just
just,
gets punted
he just flops, doesn't he? He just flops onto
I
the
know.
floor. It's like seeing a big fucking whale go. Hey, you know what? Add 200 pounds to Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, this is Dolph Ziggler.
Yes. Because Ziggler sells that shit like it's like gold. Like, oh, god damn it.
Going up top. His thing's a crossbody, isn't it, if I recall? Yeah.
There you go. Flips him over. 1, 2, 3, it's over.
And no more Ricky Steamboat today. Yeah, let's not put in the guy with a good amount of stamina and skill. Let's put the guy whose fucking gas tank looks like it's about out.
Guess. He's running on E. Empty.
Oh, he's running on the alright. We're actually over 50 minutes and I haven't realised.
50 minutes past. Damn, time flies.
Actually, it has gone pretty fast so far.
That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing, especially since it's 3.5 hours show. There he is again.
Damn Trump.
Yeah, he
Look at
still looks
that
like he looks like a cunt even in the 80s.
Who knew in like 30 years he would be...
He's just got such a punchable face.
He does.
Is Scarecrow still here? I know Thunder left.
He's kneeling before Trump.
I can sort of hear you, Thunder, but it sounds like you're going further and further away.
Don't go into the light.
Don't go into the light.
I'm not Thunder, damn it.
Oh, so dude, we could barely hear you, so I thought it was Thunder.
I'm not Thunder, bro.
There's nothing wrong with being Thunder.
But no, my question was serious. Was that a young Donald Trump?
Yeah,
on the
that was
screen?
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Good for him. Tuck Frump. Tuck Frump.
Looks like he's putting a death grip on Matilda here.
Oh my god.
He is. Poor
I'm gonna choke this
Matilda.
dog out.
That's a cute doggy.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I'm gonna choke this dog out.
Hell nah.
Oh, the national anthem.
Oh, fuck. Another one?
What?
National anthem.
I am a real Canada.
Canadian.
Canuck.
I'm a
Canadian.
real
Who
Canadian.
the hell is this guy?
This is Kiko? Coco Beware, isn't it?
Nope. Butch Reed.
Oh, it's but okay.
The natural.
Okay, and that music sounds like it's Lex Luger, but we'll see.
You mean Lex Luger or
Oh,
Lex
no, that's
Luthor?
Macho. That's Macho Man. That's
Lex
Macho Man.
Luthor.
Yeah, that's Macho, yeah.
Coming out in a very navy blue, I guess that is.
He's feeling quite blue.
Dabba-dee,
Macho.
dabba.
Lime
die.
green.
This is pretty much when Macho Man was becoming a good guy, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how recent it was. I think it was after he lost the IC title. He started turning face.
Let me see here.
Oh, Savage, you are missed. Believe me, you are missed. I wish it had been Hogan Death Took.
Yeah, everybody. I fucking still miss the guy.
Oh yeah, I unfortunately I didn't get into his stuff till probably around the time he died. Sadly, so
Savage was Savage was just way ahead of his time.
and always got cut by Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm. He was the best, one of the best wrestlers on the roster at the time, bar none. And
Oh, definitely.
Like-
I'm glad he went to WCW because Vince was wasting him massively before he left.
it's unfortunate that it's just unfortunate that by the time he went to WCW, Hulk was also there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, jeez.
And there wasn't really it could have gone. I don't think he would have fit in very well at ECW. Getting hit all over the head with canes and stuff.
It's just too much star power.
And of course, this lovely attire he's wearing now will later on, about 20 years later, be worn by CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
That was
yellow,
like
the
paying-
yellow boots and pink tights.
That was like paying
Yep.
homage to him.
Yeah, it was.
Facts.
Punk was a massive Savage fan, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus did his elbow as well.
he? He
Yeah.
did it terribly, but he still did it.
Right.
Actually, I think the best elbow off the top rope I've seen actually is from a woman. And I can't remember her name. Was it Kairi Sane, is it?
Carrie saying yes.
She was a fantastic
Oh.
elbow. The woman who
Still
dresses like a
not bad.
pirate.
And a fantastic.
Oh, that one.
You are a pirate.
Arr.
Arr, fiddle lady.
Do what you want because the pirate's free. You are a pirate. She's a fantastic elbow with a fantastic body.
And she's cute as a button.
Oh yeah. Just want to pinch her buttons.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
You feeling frisky? Go get your titty stress ball, dude.
Real. Your tit ball.
Yep, it's still here.
I'm sorry. Did you say tit ball?
Titty
Yes,
stress
Because that's
ball.
what it is.
He's got a stress ball that's a tit, essentially.
Thank you.
Oh!
Please.
Dude, is it really a surprise? I mean, he's having to throw out his mattress because it's covered in semen.
No!
Dude, even your mom agreed with me on that.
Dude, yeah, my mom.
Your mom would agree.
No, she told me she did.
Yeah, she told. That's the first thing that came.
Apparently, both his mom and myself said the exact same thing when he
Yeah.
first told us both.
And the fact that she's like, and she told me, it's like, it's too bad you didn't put any mileage in it.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Can I put some
No,
solo
it's-
miles in it? That would count, wouldn't it?
If that's what she says, I guess your mom has a good sense of humor.
Yeah, she does. She's great. She's the best mom that you can ever have.
Still doesn't know what lolicon means, though.
Oh.
I did wear. I was wearing that shirt the other day. Shh.
Hide your lollies.
Eat your vegetables.
Take your vitamins, say your prayers, and oh yeah, kick Trump in the nuts. Thank you.
Lolly police. I hear sirens in my head. They come to me.
No, they
I
come
hear.
for me.
They come. Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
You can make a lyric. You can change the lyrics. On
I
that.
could quite easily just change the lyrics to that for you.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
good. He could.
Do you know what, when we actually get, I highly doubt it, before we do, like, we're going to get to, like, modern day, but if we do get, like, especially something with Randy Orton, I'm literally going to take the voices, lyrics, and change them for Opie getting arrested.
Yeah.
It'd be so easy to do, I wouldn't even have to try very hard.
No,
Try
Probably
really
not.
hard, he says.
trying hard is for squares.
You're square.
Wow, Savage has got one hell of a tan.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's one of those tans that hasn't really set yet because he's still partly red, though. Decent match so far.
We were playing Macho's theme on my brother's graduation.
And nobody went, oh yeah!
I know that's like when I heard that I was like that was the first thing that came to mind.
Miss Elizabeth! And one finger right in
Miss
the hole
Elizabeth.
there.
This is the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
And the elbow off the top. That's probably going to be the end.
There you go.
There you go.
Good night. Yeah, Macho.
The one thing I do remember from this show is I think, excuse me, both Savage and Miss Elizabeth come out in a different attire every time.
Right.
Yep.
You gotta stay classy.
Could you imagine them having to do a WrestleMania in a arena this size again?
But they like it. As they say, bigger is better.
I wonder if it'd be better though, because obviously the noise would be left in the
Oh!
arena. You know?
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry for the noises.
All I heard was "please." Has your Rios arrived yet, by the way?
Unfortunately, not yet. Again, late September.
You have no idea how tempted I am just to buy the fucking Akino one.
Look at that. It's like I just can't wait for that. I got my bookcases. I just, ready to put the
Ready to put the spunk material up there.
spunk. It'll never be the same.
Don't you mean spank material?
Spunk.
Spunk, spank. It all ends up being the same in the end.
Gross.
You spank it to spunk it.
Oh, jeez. I forgot who this was.
Bobby Heenan and
I know, Bob.
Aku, Bob Uecker, and isn't that Roman Reigns' dad in the background?
Alpha.
I have no idea. Is that him?
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
And then the chorus of boos that get drowned out by fucking Kevin Dunn in the production truck. Nope.
It's edited just to feel like they're cheering for him.
Yeah, that's
I hope
definitely
Bucktooth.
right.
I hope Bucktooth retires soon. I really do. I really don't fucking like him.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Kevin Dunn.
Oh, Not familiar.
He's a production guy, but he's really close to Vince, and he
No, I know
basically
that.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
now I'll
know
shut
that,
up.
but
I'll shut up then.
I don't know about whatever the
One
fuck you
man
were talking
gang.
about. Fuck
Oh,
tooth,
man,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, one man. OMG. Sweet.
Here's a one man gang.
Is he now? Are you sure he's not hiding people in those? Never mind.
He's probably ate one or two people by the size of him, but oh Jesus Christ, the ring's gonna collapse under the weight of these two.
Mhm.
Okay, it's not Mark Henry and Big Show, and it's definitely not Big Show and Brock. We're safe.
Actually,
Bam Bam
you'd be more worried if it was Yokozuna or something.
Oh yeah, Yoko, yeah, definitely.
At least Big Show can looks like he can stand up properly.
Mm.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I completely forgot Bam Bam was on the card still at this point.
Yeah.
He had a really good introduction. He had a good Survivor Series, but I don't even think he lasted a year, did he? Before he got shipped off to ECW or wherever he went after this. Obviously, at the point, that would have still been Eastern Championship Wrestling, but...
hmm Bam Bam, he kind of went downhill after he had to wrestle Lawrence Taylor, that football player. After that, that was pretty
No,
much it.
he could not have been there for 7, 8 straight years. No way.
Oh,
What do you mean? Like, it's on the books, Bam Bam
Oh,
versus
no, no,
LT.
no, no. I
World
remember the match, but obviously this is 1988. That would have been the main event in 1995. He was
Yep.
he was not in WWF that long. He must have taken a break.
Probably.
I'm actually gonna look that up because it's the one man gang versus Bam Bam Bigelow. This is gonna be fucking shit. So
Yeah, pretty much. Even the commentators are asleep right now.
Yawn.
Bam Bam isn't showing very much offense. Hell yeah, he's fucking bored. What do you mean?
Oh, that sucks.
I'll give Bam Bam this though. He's always at this point is really actually quite fast for someone his size. So
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm. He was
Who's
Bam
one
Bam was
that
always
big?
really good of a
Oh
wrestler.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I like his-
he left. 1 second. Yeah, this will be the last time we see him for a while because he left around July of this 1988
Mm-hmm.
and came back. Um, trying to see, where did, he went to Jim Crockett Promotions after this. Then back to WWF in '92. When he actually stayed there until he went to CCW in '96. So yeah, there was a 4-year gap after this show.
Fair enough.
I didn't realize he was on the WWF programming that long though. Oh, Jimmy Hart appearance, is it?
Second one, right?
Third if you want to count the interview.
Okay, third.
Excuse
Nice.
me.
Nice.
Nice.
And there's Slick.
Slick.
Blunt.
The guy who didn't he perform obviously an on-screen wedding later on between Daniel Bryan and AJ Lee, I think it was.
I
I
think he
think
made it.
I know he did one. I just can't remember who it was for. Oh wait,
Didn't
no,
make it
that's not Jimmy Hart. They're too fat to be Jimmy Hart. Nice. No, it's me next year. Turn into a fucking wizard.
Not the Wizards.
No, anything but the
Alright, so who actually won that then? Was it One Man Gang?
Yeah.
Yep.
DQ.
OMG one.
Yep.
Oh, that was quick.
OMG with a book.
Oh, he's here. He's here. The fucking cokehead himself.
Hulk Hogan.
Coke Colgan.
Whole.
Looking
Hogan.
extra ecstasied up right now.
You can look at him.
Gene.
Like he's like so oiled up right now. It's ridiculous.
And yes, people, just if anyone watching, I do have my lyrics at the ready for the song. I found them.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I will obviously be singing the new and improved Hulk Hogan theme song. Much better than his old crappy Real American.
Yep.
How this man never spontaneously combust with all the fucking heat it looks like he's giving out is ridiculous. And
I mean,
can still hear Opie playing Mario.
Shut up.
Out of curiosity, which one are you playing?
3.
ah.
I was saying that I started a Let's Play of that the other night. I actually got a really rare thing that happened. I got the con ship in the first world.
Oh.
Sweet. Oh. Those
Hogan.
little Hulkamaniacs.
Hogan, please. Please shut the fuck up. Please, I'm begging.
Hogan, please lay off the
Please
fucking 10,
shut
brother.
up. God.
Brother.
You look like a piece
I'm
of
not
leather.
gonna use this. Oh,
You
fuck
leather.
this right
Like he's emitting like so much energy just getting this all out. Like it looks like he is literally just getting himself all like into like a sweating mess
He's gonna do
just
this.
from delivering a promo.
He's gonna do this, and then he's gonna have no fucking energy left to wrestle.
He can wrestle? What?
Well, you know what I mean. He's gonna have a match anyway.
And this is where we're all reminded that this is one of those situations where we would rather see Roman Reigns than Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
I am never gonna say that Roman can't out wrestle Hulk Hogan. I'm never gonna say that. Because he can. He can out wrestle Hulk Hogan, no problem.
Oh, man.
Vince McMahon can out wrestle Hulk Hogan.
Oh, man. Oh,
Oh my
what about Shane?
Oh, Shane can out wrestle Hulk Hogan as well. You just need to work on those fucking punches. Hell, Stephanie can out wrestle Hulk Hogan. Linda, no, she can't. Hmm?
She was too busy wrestling with Randy Savage the other way, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Another man who apparently liked his lollies. 14? Still counts.
Yeah, she was pretty young, man. She wasn't 18. That's all I'll say.
And even in UK, that would have been legal.
Well. Oh,
And we have Rick Rude out next with that wonderful porn tash of his.
Simply ravishing. I'll tell all you people to shut up while I take off my phone.
Hello, ladies.
No, he's not doing it. He's not.
Wait,
You know
a second, this
something,
is not about
ladies?
Venus.
Hello, ladies.
Well, it's essentially what he's doing. It's just a older version of it,
Right.
and not quite as suggestive. With a bunch of
It's just. It's just
Oh,
like-
if this was WCW, it would have been a little bit more suggestive.
Yeah.
in the 80s. Yeah, probably.
I
Just
liked
like-
Rick Rude, though.
it's just
Oh
like
yeah,
when he's-
Rick Rude was underappreciated in my opinion.
Rick Rude
Yeah.
was a phenomenal wrestler. He was really good.
I don't think he really reached the position he could have, though. I think he could have had a run with one of the main company titles.
He should have and maybe could have, but that back injury kind of really
Yeah,
put a
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
put a
backing. Oh, we
halt to
fucking
things.
Jake the Snake isn't. Ugh, crap.
Yeah, that
But
one
wait a
match.
second.
What
And
about
you guys need
the
to see it, so I
speakers?
can't minimize the video when the fucking Viper comes out.
Speaking of
whatever.
another wrestler who should have gotten a better chance,
Never trust the snake.
Hey, I like Jake, man. He was cool.
I get terrified
Jake-
of snakes,
I
so.
like snake.
Jake was badass. See, like, the thing I like about Jake was like he never like. The truth is, I say he should have gotten a better chance, but Jake's always and he admitted he felt like he never needed a title to kind of prove his worth.
The problem is, I also hear he had a tendency to no-show occasionally if he was, like, hooked up on alcohol or drugs, so
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
probably didn't trust him with it. I'm not saying other
They did.
wrestlers didn't, because obviously Ric Flair is a known booze hound back in the day, but he did at least show up to wrestle all the time, so.
Right.
Exactly, but
That damn.
But yeah, it's
that
like if he was
bag.
able to, if he was able to keep his alcohol issues up under control back then, he probably would have had maybe a chance with the belt.
Oh,
With
he
a
would have
belt,
had a
at least.
run. He would have had a run with some kind of belt, yeah. Even if it was just IST or US in WCW or something. Do you know another big name from this time period? I'm surprised never got a world title. Roddy Piper.
Piper should have.
Right.
Definitely wasted potential there.
He was so credible as a heel. Like it amazes me that they never did. That they never gave him the chance.
Well,
to...
obviously, WWE at the time they were just massively pushing Hogan, weren't they? So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the whole thing too. Is like I remember the whole thing where it was like Roberts had like Hogan on like the whatever the show was called, the Snake Pit or something.
I think it was that, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's like Roberts was like interrogating Hogan and like attacked him, and it's like things suddenly, and it's like the thing was like it was supposed to make like Hogan seem like a more stronger face, like for more fan sympathy. But the thing was like the crowd already was getting into Roberts by that time, and even when he attacked Hogan, they had actually cheered him.
Yeah, obviously I'm just using Rome as a thing here. You think crowd sweetening or crowd dumbing down's been a recent thing? No way. Even back in the day, if you watch a live recording, like if we're watching this like a live taping of it, and then you go back and watch either the network or a VCR tape of this, you will find that probably around 1990 actually, people started to boo Hogan quite bad.
Mm-hmm.
They just decided to
Yeah.
sweeten the crowd reaction when it came to post-production and make it sound like he was getting cheered.
So wait, did they still keep all that cheering in the network versions?
Cheering, yes. Obviously, they're not going to keep in the part where they're going to boo Hogan, are they?
Kind of a shame, like they don't just keep it natural.
Man, they're never going to do that, are they, though?
No.
Unfortunately, finding like the live shows on the internet is actually pretty hard. They're usually just like the network or DVD rips or something.
Pretty hard, he says.
Right.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm taking a page out of Chris Jericho's book here of Armbar.
Alright.
Azamba.
The man of 1,007 holds, and 1,000 of them were arm
I
bars.
thought it was 1004.
1004.
1,004, my bad. I always get them confused.
Here's a question. Anybody looking forward to that old woman's pay-per-view in a few months?
Might be interesting.
I'm actually really looking... I think they'll actually let them, wrestle. I think they're actually just going to treat it like they would at a takeover. So I'd actually really like to see some of the really good women on the show put on the matches they can put on. I don't want to see Bayley versus Sasha from Raw a few months ago. I want to see Bayley versus Sasha from fucking TakeOver 2015.
Or you just want to see Bailey.
Well, that ass,
And
that ass.
Big bodacious ass, buddy.
Absolutely.
That fat
Yeah.
ass, man. She got an ass so fat.
Badasses.
I would eat cereal out of them nipples, bro.
Would you eat it with
I
milk
don't
though
give a
as
fuck.
well?
I don't care, dog.
What
I'll
about if
do
it? What if it turned to chocolate milk while you were doing it though? Or what you think's chocolate milk?
Oh my goodness.
God. That's still not as bad as what I said about Nia Jax.
Well, what did you say there?
Oh, you were there, Turbo. when
I
we were
do.
going
I've got a
back and
terrible
forth.
memory. I can't remember what we said.
Me personally, I said, man, I don't give a fuck what no one says. I'd eat out that whole booty and go back for seconds. Word to the
Oh
Migos.
yeah, he did
And you
say
were
that.
like, no scat, please. I was like,
I remember that. Yeah, he did say.
oh yeah, hope I chimed in too. Yeah, we were having a
Yeah, we
fun
did.
conversation that day.
It's just one of our typical conversations.
That was the Hall of Fame.
Oh, is that the? Oh, yeah, because it was they were all dressed up, weren't they? I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually. I think we may have actually discussed on the last episode because the last episode went up on April, which would have been the Royal Rumble episode. So, but all sexism aside, obviously we're thinking here, but I am actually
Yeah.
genuinely looking forward to the women's pay-per-view because I like I said, there's a lot of women on the roster. I really genuinely look forward to watching wrestle.
What up? What happened?
He,
I died.
he got his cock stuck in his zip.
Oh my, did I
Oh, shut
We're a good hour and 20 minutes in already.
Good.
But we're still in round one matches.
Oh my god.
Well, that means that last one's gonna be like 10 seconds.
The next, I think there's only one round one match left. It's Hogan versus Andre.
No flying fish.
Yep, he's still playing Mario. Opa, you diet? Opa, you diet?
Shut up.
You diet? You diet? You diet?
No more lost levels for that young man.
Headlocks.
Put you in a headlock. But Oscar, put me in a Oscar lock, please.
I still can't get over how fucking old she is.
How old is she?
And she's only like late 30s, but she looks a lot younger.
Oh, that's even better.
And you like the cougar, do you?
Of course.
I thought you liked the lollies.
Hey, man.
Come on.
Cougars.
I can go. I like MILFs too.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
I
what
have. I've told you before. I've got the fucking stock on Japanese milfs.
Oh
Yeah,
no! You got the
you
stock.
said that before.
I
Saw your
have.
stock. I saw your stock.
No,
Wait,
Buy,
what?
sell.
Oh no, fam, no. Because I don't know if those things are protected against semen damage.
Can if you want it.
Hell no.
I bet Thunder's regretting jumping in with us for this. All this semen talk.
Why would I
used
be
to it.
regretting it?
He's used to it.
Well, yeah, I suppose he is.
No, it's not just here. It's also what goes on at another server we hang out on.
HG.
No,
Tyler.
actually,
Oh.
yeah, Broken Panda.
Yeah.
Broken Panda.
That's what it is.
I love that name.
Broken
Broken
Panda.
Panda Compound.
When you just punch a panda in the face till it broke.
No,
you just asked it being an invite and just tell that to him.
pretty much.
And he's humping him now.
Yep.
Very, very poor camera angle, really, there for that.
Because we're mature.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Sometimes you just gotta throw that mature bullshit out the window and
Definitely.
just have fun.
This is what these hangout sessions are, is just to have fun, just relax, and crack a couple of very inappropriate jokes.
Of course.
And record it so there's evidence
This is
for our
where
later
this
trials.
is where we have this is basically where we have permission to be idiots.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's practically nothing you can't say on my
we-
server, so
Just have fun.
I'm not saying
What
there's
about
nothing.
that?
I'm not saying there's nothing. I'm not saying there's absolutely nothing. I'm just saying there's mostly nothing you can't say.
Exactly.
Mostly nothing, but don't take that as
An
a way to
invitation.
just be an edgy fucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a line, and if you cross that line, you're getting fucking banned.
Yee.
Yee.
Yee. No.
You're getting
Because
You're getting thrown out like Opie threw Sinister out. That time.
Oh shit. Well, he
Poor
didn't ban him.
fucker. I
He
didn't even know he'd
kicked
been
him.
invited in, and you just
He
threw him
kicked him.
straight
He
out.
didn't ban him though.
I know.
Gotta give him props for that.
Oh, wait, who was
Ban
that?
him.
When you
When Paris came over for that half a
Oh
second,
yeah, I
you
did.
picked him.
I did that. I acknowledge I did that. Just
Everybody thought it was me.
no, that was me.
Yeah.
still don't forget the time.
Still funny, though.
I don't. Still not gonna forget the time. Opie gave me a heart attack by copying Gold's name almost. Thinking it was Gold. Like, how the fuck did he find the server? Which idiot let him in?
What was it? That was totally gambler.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just saw 3Gs. I was like, oh fuck.
I was like, oh Jesus.
Sorry, Gold, but this is one place you don't want to be.
It's not good for his soul.
Yeah, yeah. Not a believer, Gold, and if you want to get into heaven, you definitely don't want to be on this server.
Nah, he don't want to be over here. Not with people like me and Opie creeping around, and
Yeah.
Tyler.
I mean,
also.
I'm here. That's bad enough.
Dude, you're practically a fucking saint compared to some of us.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that.
I said practically compared. Standards are pretty low in this server.
Basically.
I still don't know about that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is, this match has got two really good wrestlers in, obviously,
Yeah.
but I think it's been very fucking dull.
It has
because
been.
there's so
It's
much,
just
so
been
much
so many.
headlocks,
Yeah, I
you
was
know?
gonna say so many headlocks.
I like locking heads.
I'm just having
Wrong
a
kind of
chat right
headlock.
now. Bring that cock here.
Oh,
Oh no.
not that kind of head.
What do we all want? What do you want? What about that? What do we all want?
Head.
Head. Oh, sorry.
What does everybody want?
That's it. That's it? What does everybody want? That's that.
What
That
is
that
it?
that. I'm like
Hold on,
fucking
hold on,
broken
hold on,
right now. I swear to
Are
God.
you alright, bro?
Hopefully.
Okay.
He's speaking drunk Scottish right now.
Basically.
Exactly.
Thunder's had a couple today. You been on that like today, sir?
I just wish I was high right now. That'd be great.
Well, it's legal where you're from, so.
It is legal where I'm from.
Damn. Can't believe you said that shit.
Go ahead, blaze it, buddy.
I mean,
Oh, boy.
you can't believe I said I have no shame in admitting it.
I think it's
Well,
just because I wouldn't do it, and it's both illegal in America and the UK, so.
Yes, yes. Oh, that just made my night. Oh,
Feeling
Like
a
I
little bit
said,
of jealousy.
I
there.
aim to please.
This is gonna go to a timeout, isn't it? Between the two, or time over, whatever. Time limit.
Yeah, it
that
is.
was it. That's how I
There's
meant.
a time limit, isn't there?
15 minutes for
Yep.
round one, I believe.
So someone's gonna get a bye, pretty much, possibly.
I assume so. It's a tournament in the 80s. They always got fucking buys for some reason. They did during the Wrestling Classic as well, actually. No,
Oh shit!
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say so far this hasn't been as bad as the Wrestling Classic, and it's actually not far off the same length of time.
Right.
I think we're a good hour and a half in at least. Ooh, lucky drop to my Z there.
I fell down and bumped my head.
I'm so glad they changed these fucking referee attires.
It's ridiculous.
It's like, can I take your order, sir?
Oh shit.
Like I said, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure the next match is Andre Hogan, so
Oh yeah,
time
Andre's
to get
in
the
this
voice,
tournament.
time to get the vocals warmed up.
Oh, here we go. Oh wait, he saw the ropes.
I'm pretty sure a blind person could have seen that.
Mm.
Jesus Christ, the sweat that's dripping down Rick Rude's body is ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's the snake.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna cover my eyes.
Oh, you don't like the
I
snake?
can't, I don't, I'm terrified of the fucking things.
Nasty, the
snake.
one-eyed snake, sugar.
Yeah. Not a one-eyed
And
snake.
yet, I really
man.
like Mia from Monster Moon.
Aw.
Oh, I love her. You seen that giant ass Nagi Nakamura, right?
Pardon?
Of a monster
The
Musume.
look on like Hayden's face when it zooms up to him, he just looks petrified.
Of course.
You might
fucking
actually
giant
genuinely
ass
be afraid of them.
Well then.
What'd you say about Nakamura, dude?
I don't know. You know those body pillows? There's like this giant one.
Yeah,
from
I'm the
Monster-
one that showed you that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hogan and Andre is not a round one. They're technically round two.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think they have the first match of the second round, sorry.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel. Oh, what's it?
Right, so I don't actually remember her name. What's her name?
The Wheel of Fortune girl.
I like how the bottom it just says. I know it's the term, so you don't need to correct me. But I like how at the bottom it's just like bye.
Yeah. Gang is
Right.
just bye.
You think they'd come up with a better fucking name for when you get a automatic forwarding, whatever you want to call it?
Oh, that's what I heard.
There's false news.
God damn it. Okay, that sounds bad. Don't do it again.
Fucking hell, what was her name? Because I know she was quite well known for a while.
Vanna White.
Vanna White, there you go.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, love, eat something. You're practically disappearing, my dear.
You just turn to the side. She's like paper thin.
Fucking hell,
Yeah.
she is really, really thin.
Yeah. Look like I'd break her, unfortunately.
And break her.
Dude, a strong gust of wind would probably break her.
That's an old Family Guy joke.
No
Is
shit.
it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's an older joke than Family Guy, dude. Are you talking about the one where he's talking to, what is it, like Kate Moss or something, and she disappears down the drain pipe?
Yeah.
I know what you mean,
And
yeah.
plus the window was open and she just flows away. Whoops, window
Oh
open.
yeah. That's too funny.
She goes out the window. She gets sucked up by the street sweeper.
And we got
Okay, we got
Hercules.
Hercules.
Oh, the almighty Hercules.
Oh, we got Warrior. Okay,
Oh,
this
okay,
is not
this
gonna
is
be long.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Ultimate Warrior.
with the rocket fall! We
Oh, the center
in
did go
different circles. Hulk Hogan
Oh god.
into parts unknown.
Look at my muscles.
God damn it, man.
Well, Scarecrow seems to have liked it. I wonder if he talked like that while he was having sex. Do you like it? I'm gonna take you to part unknown.
Are you feeling the spirit of the warrior inside of you?
Fucking hell.
Damn.
This feels nice.
Oh, Thunder, that was hilarious. Did you feel the spirit of the warrior within you?
Oh, for the love of God,
Oh,
please.
Christ, that caught me off guard.
Can we clip this, please?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'm going to die a death of laughter.
I'm finished with you. You will be. I fucking just lost my train of thought.
Oh, fuck my throat.
My eyes.
Wow, he just shoves the referee out like, get out of here! I got someone to take care of later tonight.
Oh. I have to say, it's a little bit off-putting to see him with such boring trunks here, with just like baby blue pants.
He's got a more simple attire.
I mean, he's still got the tassels and the face paint, but you know, without the pants as well, it is really missing something. I hadn't realized he was here this early, though. I thought it was like next year's WrestleMania he showed up.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's better. Anyway.
laughter is the best medicine.
That was beyond laughter. I was dead, man. I had tears coming out of everywhere.
I was laughing at myself, and then Thunder just came out of that, and I just
Yeah,
killed me almost.
lost our shit.
I think that's
that
the
was-
closest I've gotten him to a gut laughing in quite some time.
Yeah.
I have my rare moments of glory.
Then again, though, we don't hang out all that often, so you don't get that many
I like how he
opportunities.
pulls him down by the tights.
It looked like he was
He's just
actually
there
about
like,
to rip them
you
off in
need
there.
a blue pair.
It's starting to sound like Bane now.
No shit.
I know. I can't fucking keep the voice very well. I'm not used to practicing the voice.
This has been a really fucking messy match so far.
Yeah.
It's the best way to
Could
put
have
it.
been a squash match.
Yeah,
Why
just
didn't they just make it 20
just
seconds?
make it 20
Shit.
seconds, yeah, or I don't know, just have them absolutely just beat the living shit out of each other or something. Sorry, I'm still thinking about it.
This is gonna be on our heads for a while.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm surprised Hercules never got a title actually as well. Because he was there a good 10 years or so, at least 8, if I recall, and had a couple main event pushes, mid-card. I'm surprised they never at least gave him an IC title run around this time.
right.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm saying that, but they didn't use to switch the titles as much as they do nowadays.
Yeah.
This looks like he's taking a. He was looking like he was just taking a breather.
Oh
there
my
for a
god,
second.
he's gonna turn into a tomato in a moment.
Yep.
The warrior is tired.
I wasn't talking about the Warrior, I was talking about Hercules.
Yeah, no
Him too.
shit. Red Achilles over here.
I just like to make fucking jokes because the warrior it's too easy.
Mhm.
I trust your love energy because I'm the ultimate warrior. He's just the fucking like the way he speaks is just easy to make fun of.
Oh shit. Warrior just got. Wait a minute. Yeah, Warrior just got.
He got
pinned.
his no, Warrior got his arm up. Hercules' arms were down though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
So wait, he got his
Oh,
shoulder up and they just give him the win?
No, because Hercules' arms
uh,
are still down on the mat.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah, the
basically doing a double count on both of them, I
match
believe.
continues.
Oh.
Like John Cena did CM Punk that time.
Or actually, the more popular one, I believe, is Bret Hart and Roddy Piper.
When was
Yeah.
that?
Mania 8 IC match. Or 9,
Oh.
whichever. Oh, fuck.
Woo!
Mhm.
This is my
Right.
chain now!
Swing your chain, swing your chain.
I'm gonna use this on my wife later tonight.
Oh Lord, you gonna
Yeah.
chain her to the bed or what?
I have to channel my inner. I have to channel my inner 50 Shades of Grey, and I've never heard of it.
Woo! Goodness, I gotta take a drink.
Go for it. I'm basically just waiting for Hogan so I can do the fucking theme and then I'm getting a drink.
Right.
Now 40 in already. Actually, I'm probably nearly halfway there now. Some guy I've never seen before. I assume he's a celebrity of some sort.
It's a person. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
It's still, yeah, this is something I forgot to bring up. This will be the first time we see the Winged Eagle belt tonight as well.
Oh, that's so it's that debut of it.
Yeah, because you can see here Hogan's still wearing that old piece of shit.
Oh yeah, that is true. That belt
Like,
made its
You can
appearance.
kind of just tell there. Like, no wonder. Like, Andre made the turn. He's just like, he gets a, like Hogan gets a bigger trophy about the whole. I've completely forgot Ventura. Wait, when was Ventura there? Was he always there?
Jesse Ventura's been there since WrestleMania 1, dude.
I don't remember him standing there though.
Oh, you mean during that cutscene? Oh, cutscene. That's not
Yeah.
a fucking video game. During that promo. I have no idea, dude, to be honest. Yeah, because here's the thing. Jesse
I'm gonna
Ventura
have
is
to
always
watch it
trying.
back. I'm gonna
Ventura
have
is
to watch it back.
Ventura
I
is
know,
always
but-
trying to cause tension between these two characters.
I know,
So-
but I have to watch that back though because I don't remember him being there in that scene for some reason.
In
Well,
what scene?
Like,
the
when-
one
like,
with Andre
when-
and Hogan falling out.
When he challenges Hogan for WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
Like for some reason, like I don't remember him standing there for some reason.
And just for the record, yes, Hogan, your arms were down, or your
And
shoulders
so,
were
yeah,
down
I'm
for the
gonna-
free.
Yeah, I gotta watch this back now. I gotta see this because I'm like,
You see, all that money looks impressive until
oh
you
no,
realize it's all
okay, no,
wands.
he was always. I guess I'm just going crazy because he was always there.
And there's a crappy title.
That crap.
It's like a fucking indie title belt, dude. It sucks.
Right. I know.
Anyways, so
Careful of the hair, brother. I don't have much left. Yeah.
I'm almost there, brother. I'm almost there.
Choke me harder, Andre.
God damn.
I've been having too long of a day, brother.
I just came, brother.
Ah.
I'm turned into a pirate.
Well, let me tell you something. I think I'm gonna take the belt, brother. I don't know.
Obviously, Hogan and Andreas.
And then I'm gonna bang Elizabeth. I don't even know what I sound like right now. Probably something bad.
Probably. Oh yeah.
Like that's my biggest problem was like when I attempt to do like a voice.
Oh no,
I
it wasn't
can't do
Saturday
a
Night
voice.
main event. It was just the main event.
Yeah.
69 me, Andre.
$69 million.
That's what it looked like it was doing. I'm just gonna rub his cock in his face, pinning him that way.
Just the way you said it. 69 inch.
And this is fucking disgustingly bad. Oh my god.
know, but it's funny.
No,
We
that.
could he was barely
What
able
the
to toss him
fuck?
around.
He was.
He obviously had his shoulder up there as well.
Oh, motherfucker.
Way up. Alright, here they come.
Is it Andre first or Hogan? I assume Andre, but
1 second. They're doing their intros. I believe it's Andre.
I assumed as much. Gotta leave Hogan second.
Goddamn it.
Yep. Andre's first.
It's coming, boys. The return of the greatest theme song
I
in
can
history.
still walk through the ring.
Not for much
Yes, the
longer,
greatest.
sadly.
Yeah, that is actually quite unfortunate. Like his health was already deteriorating by this point.
To be honest, he probably
quite
should have.
badly.
He probably should have stopped at Mania 3.
He should have, and I think he probably wanted to.
I
But I
mean,
think
he can still show up at events, just don't have him fucking wrestle. And also, the man couldn't do it anymore, so.
I had a feeling like the reason he kept going was mostly because Vince wanted him to.
Well, of course it was. What Vince wants, Vince gets.
Cause I'm Vince McMahon, damn it!
You're not a jackass. Still quite a big crowd. I actually wonder what the attendance was for this, even though it was just in the plaza.
Let me double check. With one hand because
The other one's
With
busy.
One hand. All it takes
Yeah.
is one hand.
it's busy giving the spirit of the warrior to somebody.
Giving your energy to Goku.
God.
Yes. The attendance was 19,199.
It looks a lot more than that.
It does, but this
Okay,
is the
just it.
All right,
this
so
this
I have to do I have to do the theme song, dude. Sorry. When he comes crashing down because the cocaine has arrived. Do, 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 do. Sorry, Vince, I can't wrestle. I'm as high as a cat. Boo, do, 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 do. Well, you hurt my friends. I don't give a fuck. With the wife of the love sponge, good old Bubba I did cook. I am the real cunt Hogan. Fight for my right to go over again. I am the real cunt Hogan. Fight for my right. Oh, hi there, Brutai. There you go.
Yes, that synced up almost perfectly.
Did it? Oh, awesome.
that's definitely an improvement.
Yes.
I couldn't remember the lyrics, that's why I had to get them up.
Oh, that was worth it.
Oh, yeah. Had to happen. It's gonna keep happening every time he's on screen, guys. Every time his theme song hits. Until he gets that, what's it called? Voodoo or something? You know, the. You know, in 2002.
Right.
That was actually a decent song, though.
It had nothing on the real American theme, though. It's more iconic, no question about
I
it.
was more of a black and white fan anyway, but I just like the NWO. So.
Right.
Oh, and the NWO's theme's fantastic anyway.
Right.
Alright, since my vocals can take a rest, I am going to take a quick break and go get a drink. Because it's
Alright.
Andre versus Hogan. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, he kind of knows. It's like, right, this is my time to go have a break.
Pretty much.
Back and forth, slopping
Whoop,
about.
It's just the
Had
way
to go after
just the way
Ted.
like I goes DiBiase again strangled. Meeting of the minds.
Andre's at Hogan's Mercy. Ah, man, chill. Everybody knows the man could tear the ropes in half if he wanted
Right.
to. Oh, man. I gotta be honest, though, the commentary is more exciting than the match right now.
Yes. Be right
I
back
cannot
as well to
believe
get a drink.
he just said Hogan is in great shape. Do you not see the drugs oozing out of his pores?
I know.
I had to bust
They're
in
not
like that.
supposed.
I'm back.
We're not supposed to know.
Oh, yeah, well, it's painfully obvious. That's not oil, that's drugs oozing out of his body. Oh, welcome back, Captain.
Hello. Sorry, I found some vanilla cheesecake in the fridge.
Well, enjoy your cheesecake, sir.
Cheesecake. It's actually really good.
Returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Just had to get a quick drink of water. Oof.
And this slug fest is still going on.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been.
Sorry, you Scarecrow. I can barely understand you.
Oh, damn.
It sounds like it sounds like you're trying to talk while you're going down on someone.
I'm going down on someone?
Because that's what it sounded like a minute ago. It sounded really muffled.
Yeah, I had something caught in my throat.
Pussy juice. Okay.
Very likely. Wouldn't be surprised if I gag a hairball.
Oh my god.
Joe, I can't wait for WrestleMania 6 for the fucking blowjob between the Ultimate Warrior and Hogan. That gif is fantastic.
Oh fuck yeah, brother.
The blowjob?
yeah.
What?
Oh,
gif?
dude, somebody gate for him, please.
Now you sound like you're going down on
I'm
someone.
eating cheesecake, dude. I've got an excuse. Somebody, one of you two, please post the Hogan Warrior blowjob gif in the chat for him, please.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. That's what it looks like because of the camera angle. It's terrible. Obviously, I can't because I'm screen sharing. So
Same
Yeah,
here.
obviously.
I'm recording something right now, so I can't.
why is he hitting him with that end of the fucking chair? Hogan's doing it right now, but
Damn.
ref DQ.
No. No. Ah! Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mhm.
a bit of
Okay,
attitude
that was a DQ.
in the 80s.
The bell just rang. That was a DQ. What the hell?
At least we don't have to suffer 2 Hogan matches. Nice.
That's Hogan's
Congratulations, men. You've both disqualified yourselves.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Therefore, none of you win. You both lose. You get
Basically,
nothing.
Sorry, I ruined the joke.
Oh, straight into Virgil. Oh, this is the terrible suplex.
That wasn't even a suplex. It was like a attempted help backflip. The fuck?
Hogan not taking that bump, brother.
Nope.
Brother.
Virgil had no choice. See, with that or be fired. Yes, very good. You can lift to Andre the Giant.
Yes.
Now, could you powerbomb him?
We get it, Dave. Wait.
He's not Kevin Nash, though.
Kevin Nash powerbombed Big Show, and he didn't do it very well either.
No. I'd imagine that would be terrible.
Didn't he drop it on his head or something?
Yeah, like just me, I just dropped to the ground and died.
Splat.
And then your last words, delete my browser history.
God damn you, man.
Okay, well, I guess while Hogan's
My
posing,
browser
I can
history.
get my own drink of water.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this goes on quite a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, because he's not in the main event, he has to get it in during the middle. So, it's been a bit of a mixed bag pay-per-view so far. It hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be, but
Right.
it definitely hasn't exactly been good. But then again, we are only just past halfway, so... Excuse me while I mute. I want to nibble on the cheesecake.
He's
Cheesecake.
still standing there.
Yeah, he's got to do his poses, you know?
This is Hulk Hogan after all. He has to be there for like 7,000 years.
I'm pretty sure he's been showboating for at least a minute and a half, which doesn't sound bad until you remember that nobody else gets this long.
This is also the first WrestleMania too, where it's like he's not the main event.
I'm pretty sure
But we'll get to
he and
but
Vince probably said, yeah,
we'll get
if
to
you're not in
that.
the main event, you can go do your showboating halfway through.
Yeah, have a 20-minute cutscene in the middle of a fucking show. All right.
That
oh
is
my
essentially
God,
what it
it's
is.
the president.
Yes.
President Trump.
Back when he looked a little bit more like a normal person.
Yeah. We
Tuck Trump.
didn't look like Dennis the Menace. Known sex pest as well. And then again, he was probably married about 15 times at this point already.
Christ, this is going on.
I know, this is ridiculous.
Hell,
If
show
anybody's
load.
wondering, this has been about maybe 2.5 minutes of Hogan showboating, and the pay-per-view is still going on, by the way.
By the way.
I mean, fine, if this was like the end of the show, and obviously this is after the cameras have stopped rolling, fine, let him showboat.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, if he had just like say it was like a match for the championship, he won the belt, and like it was the way to close off a show. All of the showboating would make a little bit more sense. This isn't even, but it's not even the last match, and he's just doing this constantly and just like, dragging it on and on and on and on and on.
He didn't even win. That's the
Yeah, he
thing.
didn't even win.
Neither one of them won.
Like, it's like you know.
I don't think he cares.
Of course not, because he knows he's going to be champion by the end of the year. So
Interesting fact, though. I mean, other than the Rumble, in which he didn't actually have a match, he just had a segment. Hogan has been in the main event of every pay-per-view he's actually had a match on so far, apart from this.
oh wow.
Yep. That's just how big he was. And how much they were pushing him to remain big. if you really think about it.
I'm pretty sure he was still pretty over at this point.
Oh yeah, he was. Like
Um,
the crowds weren't sick of him just yet.
I'd say it's another 2 years before the crowd starts turning on him.
It really was around the start of the '90s was when the crowd was like, "Okay, we've seen this shtick enough."
There is a,
the show voting was just as long as the damn match.
Really was.
I'm not joking. I was keeping track of the time. He show voted for about 6
No, no,
minutes.
no,
The
no,
match
no. Oh
was
no, I know. That's why I said really was. Like, it, like I could tell. It just felt long enough to where I was like, "Yep, you're right."
we got a Savage promo right now. He and Miss Elizabeth now dressed in pink.
Nice.
Yep. What color? Ooh, yeah. What color am I gonna be
basically
next?
saying
Joe, I thought you were gonna say what bar is he?
Yeah. What pie? Steve, what pie?
Oh, I'm
is he?
so glad somebody else gets that fucking reference to it.
I lost it.
OSW, it's a wrestling video podcast.
Homer Simpson, you
fucking
fucking
animal, yeah.
What?
I fucking love OSW
It's
review.
fantastic. Did you see where they did the review of Sonny Sex Tape?
Oh my god.
That was hilarious.
Is the fact that they did a rundown of the of a fucking sex tape.
Seriously, if you never watch anything else they do, it's like 20 minutes long. Just go watch their review of Sonny's Sex Tape.
What is it
Where-
called?
where-
OSW, Sunny Side Up, I think the video is called.
I like how they started after, like they now have these like people who do like animation for some of the stuff they talk about, so they just put that thing with like the Undertaker and like fucking Survivor Series, whatever event it was. I think it was Survivor
Well,
Series.
let me put it this way. I think they are
92.
easily the best wrestling podcast on the internet.
They are. I
Easily.
think they're my favorite. Like,
Yeah. Plus, there's
They're
actually...
my favorite. They're my favorite review group. My favorite one that like talks about like the updates like with the news and everything. Like my favorite one of those ones is Wrestle Talk.
Let me put it this way, guys. I know you two have never watched it before, Pie Scarecrow. Watch them. You will love them. They are fucking hilarious. They're our humor, essentially, just not quite as dirty.
Oh, okay.
Not quite. I'm not saying they're not dirty. They're quite dirty. Again, they've reviewed a sex tape, for fuck's sake.
Fucking like V1 just has like his fucking rant about a fucking guy at Subway just cleaning off a knife with his fucking armpit. Just
That was
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
And the guy that gave them the taxi ride when they went to watch WrestleMania in Orlando.
Yeah,
And that funniest part is when he's watching the porno for the review and he's in bed with his missus, and she says, "Turn it off and don't fucking touch me." That was hilarious. That literally made me spill my drink because I was laughing so hard.
Jesus.
It sounds funnier coming from him, but I fucking loved it. If you've never watched them before for some fucking reason, people, go watch OSW. They are the best wrestling podcast around.
If I was like more witty and could think of things on the fly, that's how I would try to base my humor with some of this stuff. It's kind of hard to with this old stuff because it's just like we're kind of watching this live and
They
stuff,
managed it, but you gotta remember they're in the same room together, so
yeah, that too. So they can kind of like work off of each other really well.
By the way, there is a match going on. It's been kind of dull though. He's actually picking up though.
Mhm.
Well, it's what is it? Don Morocco, I think, and
Teddy Biasi.
yeah, Teddy Biasti, like two pretty good wrestlers for their time.
You gotta remember, people. We've also watched 2 hours of wrestling already so far, so
Yeah, it's like you can already kind of sense like the fatigue because this thing just kind of goes on and on and on and on, and it's like
Drags.
after 4 or 5, 6 whatever minutes of fucking Hulk Hogan posing, it's just
it was
like,
at least 4 minutes.
yeah, it's just like it's like 2 men get into a ring. They throw some punches and things happen, and there's a bit of them going all about. So one person will win and will go on to the next round of the tournament, and stuff like that.
How many? I mean, we obviously Andre and Hogan ended in a double DQ.
Yeah,
Did
they were double
one of
DQ'd.
the other matches actually finish in a draw?
Roberts Rude match went to a 15-minute time
Alright,
draw,
so they're down to...
so neither of them made it through.
Yeah.
Billy Graham was not going to hit him with the cane.
It's just an
He was
old
just showing
man.
him. He was showing it off, man.
Mhm.
No, I'm not trying to sound nasty. This fucking referee looks like one of the guys that dressed up on Scooby-Doo as one of the villains.
Oh my goodness.
He's just got that look about him. They got away with it
That
too,
he
then,
does.
for your pesky kids.
Huh. In their hippie van.
You know
The
Shaggy
mystery.
was getting stoned in that thing.
He was getting stoned and Freddy was banging Daphne in the back of it.
And probably on occasion, Velma.
What? Oh, bye.
Oh, I'm sorry, did we upset your waifu?
No, I died.
Oh. Because your waifu was getting banged
That
in the
was-
van by Fred?
I
No.
was like, what? That was perfect timing. Sorry you keep dying, man. It's Mario, though. Death is expected.
So, Pa, you die yet?
Ah.
Just a thing, I obviously can't hear the audio. Didn't they say, like, the time limits have been increased to, like, 20, 30 minutes or something now?
I think that's what the Fink said. He's hard to understand, so. I mean, I love the Fink. He's one of my
Fink,
favorite.
please take that steak out your mouth before you talk.
I did.
Alright, now take the chicken out now.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
come on, Turbo. I love me some chicken, though.
Yeah, same.
Chicken's good. But anyway, yeah, you're right. You're right.
The foot is on the rope.
Still choking him out.
Choking it, he says.
And choking the chicken. And, wow, DiBiase's poodle looks terrible right now.
Yeah, it does.
He and Sid have the same fucking hair, must have like the same style, type of hair, because it poodles up really bad when they start getting sweaty. Sorry, I was having a bit more cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Cheesesteak. Cheesesteak. Oh, wait.
I've never actually had one of those. I don't think I'd like it, to be honest. I'm not a massive red meat lover, so.
He doesn't
Okay.
like Fred Me, he says.
You strike me more of the veal type of person, Opa. You like it young, don't you?
Hmm.
Oof.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, match is over. Really,
And
that's
the
how you're
match
gonna
is
end it?
over.
No. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Ta-da!
It's amazing how few wrestlers actually had proper finishes in this era.
Money, 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 money. Bloop.
Plop.
Ploops.
Ploops.
Bloop.
It's the is the second or third second round match finished?
Yes. At least we got a pinfall this time.
Yeah, that's a really nice change since we've just had, I think, 2 in a row that was dirty finishes.
Yes.
And Bob Uecker back.
Bob Uecker, yeah.
Ah, Mr. Fuji. With Demolition.
The former longest reigning tag team champions. Word to the New Day.
Admittedly, these guys actually have a fantastic theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we can't hear it, but they do, trust me. Do you think WWE might do the same thing with Sanity that they did with New Day? If they get the titles, it'll be like a free title holder thing.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Hard to believe as well that Kingston's been around for about 10 plus years now.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
It's a... yes.
Oh, he doesn't compete. He automatically gets to advance.
Yeah, he's the one that got the bye from the Hogan Andre debacle, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe from the earlier one with Roberts and Rude. It has nothing to do with the fact he's probably going to burn out really quickly.
Oh,
There's
man.
Jimmy Hart again.
Oh, fuck, it's Greg Valentine. I forgot this guy got a pass earlier. Alright, appearance number 4, I think, now for Hart.
It sounds about right.
And his
Macho
opponent.
Macho.
Do, 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 do. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but I'm amazed that they never, like, what's the term, objectified Elizabeth, made her a sex object sort of thing. Because
Yeah.
very rarely did she actually wear anything, revealing or anything like that, so.
Damn it.
This speaks to her,
A slight cleavage shot there,
There
but
for-
nothing you wouldn't see walking down the street, to be honest.
Yep.
I mean, the most suggestive thing would come a pay-per-view later.
She's not
Maybe
stable.
did they try something with it in WCW, maybe, when she went there?
I don't know.
Oh, like I say, I'm not saying...
I personally don't know a whole lot about much of what happened during that time in WCW because I have not watched much of WCW during that time.
Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing that Liz was never objectified or anything like that. I actually think it's a good thing. But
Yes.
it's just a surprising thing more than anything else.
Exactly.
WB aren't exactly known for being, for the whole equality thing between men and women.
All women's pay-per-view coming in October,
But
though.
don't you know that's all because of Stephanie McMahon? Even though she's had practically nothing to do with the success of the women's revolution.
Oh,
Hey. But thank you anyways.
If anything, it's the fucking women themselves that's to thank for their high skill, and a slight thank you for the Triple H as well for giving them the chance.
right.
The only way Stephanie McMahon can take, any sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Slice of that is by saying, you can all thank me for letting Triple H to bone me and marrying me so he could get this much power to let these women join. That's the only way she can take any credit for it.
Hell no.
I got distracted, man.
What, by getting boned?
No, because I'm really getting tired.
I was
Oh,
about to.
If you want
I was about to say, did you get boned? Did you get the spirit of the warrior inside of you?
No. No!
Dude, if you want to leave early, I'm not gonna cause a fuss or anything.
No, because I'm recording. and it can't
What are you
stop
recording?
here.
It's recording
Mario
Super
3.
Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I got like 2 worlds to go, man. Shit.
Oh,
I try to stay awake.
Nice.
could have been better, but thanks.
Didn't he start wearing this one more, the red and yellow, for the whole Mega Powers thing? I'll just go with yes.
Yes.
I believe so.
I'll just go with yes too.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
No,
Maybe.
no.
I'm gonna lead the maybe army, and that consists of me and me.
Me and
Eh.
me.
You and your whole army of you and you.
Yeah, I'm my own army.
Just a.
At least that's what I. Well, I say that. I'm not really. I'm just a man who does dumb things.
He's just a man. Such a man.
I remember that. God,
He's a real
I'm a real egg and
man's man.
oh, the Regal's theme was.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve Regal back in the day.
that'd be the real.
Been practically a fucking sing-along tonight.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we gotta keep ourselves entertained somehow.
Yeah, it's fucking a Greg Valentine match, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
You know, Savage is good, but he can't work magic.
This is true.
He's not AJ Styles.
No,
but if Joe went over on at AJ, I wouldn't be mad.
Oh, actually, do you want to maybe talk about SummerSlam since it's coming up? And obviously, this is kind of boring.
Oh, why the hell not?
sure.
Let's go.
All right. If somebody wants to get the matches up on Wikipedia, that would be quite helpful.
I'll name it off the top of my head.
I can get them up real quick.
Just in case we miss
Yeah.
any.
Yeah.
Thunder volunteered, so
Yeah. All right. So there are currently 12 matches announced so far. For
Are you
the
ready
event.
for a 7-hour SummerSlam?
No.
Oh fuck me.
It wasn't
that's-
last
but
year's
that's
like
the-
5?
6.
Yes.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
6. Jesus.
No.
At least I'm pretty sure it was 6.
It was, dog. It was.
So the matches so far that are announced, we have a mixed tag. This is a match that the only so far pre-show confirmed match: Rusev and Lana versus Andrade, Cien Almas, and Zelina Vega.
Wow.
I knew it was a pre-show.
I'm not watching that shit.
I
Go
will
on.
fuck that. That sounds like a good match.
It sounds like a great
between
match.
not between Lana and
It's just a shame it's being.
Thingy, but
It's just a shame that both Almas and Rusev are being relegated to the pre-show.
a one-on-one
There you
between them
go.
two, I think would be really good. Just my opinion, but I would like to see a one-on-one between Rusev and Almas.
So I'm gonna go by order of like
Yeah, sure,
kind
go
of like
ahead.
the stipulation. So for all the main show cards, I'm gonna go by order of like the stipulation. So
Excuse me.
2 just singles matches. We have Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
I think that'll be a good
Miz.
match.
That will
Miz
be a
go.
good match.
And yeah,
However,
I'm predicting Miz wins that.
I
you're
hope he
predicting
does.
Miz wins.
Yeah, I
I
think they're
hope
gonna. I
so.
think they're gonna have Bryan go over him at WrestleMania. Actually,
I
Fair
think
enough.
Miz will win here for now.
I'm the only one who thinks it might be Bryan, but I'm not gonna.
it'd be surprising if they did the blow off for that with Bryan winning already. Oh, match is over by the way.
Oh, roll up
Yep.
win.
Yep, just that fast.
Look at that.
Macho Man wins.
It just happens. Yeah. Yeah. The other singles match is Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, I like Finn Balor, but fucking hell, no.
Go
Yeah.
Baron.
This is another. It's just another kind of waste match of Finn deserves better than this, and Baron does also kind of deserves better than this too.
Hey,
They both
man.
deserve better.
I don't like Baron Corbin, to be honest. He's practically the living embodiment of the word filler.
He really is
I
being
like-
treated like filler. He's being treated like filler. Corbin or Balor, I mean, is just
Balor's
Someone
being
who-
underutilized.
someone who they should be part of the IC title picture, but isn't.
Vanilla midgets. Oh, go on.
Ah, fuck
Far
off,
more
Scarecrow.
far more talented than the big guys.
Fucking-
More
we like small people. Wow, how could we?
Hey, we like Braun Strowman.
Yes.
We all
Big
do.
Braun. That's the man. Braun Tego.
Braun
Yes, sir.
is great though.
Yes.
Anyways,
Anyway, next match.
anyways, okay. So first, for the there's a sit for the Money in the Bank contract. Of course, we have Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens.
I still say Braun's winning that match.
I think Braun's gonna win, but I can honestly predict. Also, kind of imagine Owens stealing the win somehow.
That's my sucker bet. That is just Owens wins that match somehow.
And I say no.
real.
I say no, just purely for the fact that even though obviously Owens won all the other matches, because like Braun and Strowman threw him around and stuff, he needs to get a clean victory over Owens.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, I think I say it's probably gonna be Strowman.
Oh,
but we'll see what happens.
sensational Sherry right here.
Yep.
On the
Oh,
honky tonk.
sensational!
Mm.
The honky tonk man.
Do you want-
Jimmy Hart
do you know
5.
what,
right
you said
there.
that there. You said honky. I thought you were going to go like honk honk with her knockers
Anyways,
or
for
something.
the cruiserweight championship, Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak.
Who gives a
Let's
fuck?
go, Ceddy.
I mean, the cruiserweight division is better since
Yeah, I'll
Triple H
be
started
honest.
managing
I'll
a
be
bit
honest.
more,
I haven't
but
watched any of it, so.
but it's also I will agree it's been hard to really follow it because it needs to be its own thing rather than just being after SmackDown, which is still the problem.
I don't watch the weekly shows, dude. So I only watch the pay-per-views and the takeovers.
It's a shame though because 205 Live has been a lot better since it's been more properly maintained by Triple H rather than Vince.
Well, let's face it. Everything will be better once Triple H takes over. I'm not saying it'll be perfect, but it will be better.
Okay. I could see that, to be perfectly honest.
I can see it too because the thing is Triple H is just deep down he's a wrestling fan and he really visions and values wrestling.
Here's the thing. Here's the other thing, though. I don't think Triple H would be as stubborn. If something's not working, he will not force it.
Exactly. Like his the thing, and that's the thing. Like that's why I hope. That's why I hope he takes charge soon because it'd be interesting to see how he gets on with everything. Anyways,
wait. I see title match this one, isn't it? Because neither of these guys were in round one.
yeah, I see title
Yeah,
match.
I thought so. We currently got Brutus Beefcake versus Honky Tonk about to happen. Just in case anybody was wondering. I'm sure this will be a 5-star classic according to Meltzer.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
6 in the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway,
7 if it's 8 stars if it's Tuesday.
and
Wait.
if it's got Okada in it as well.
Jennifer Okada.
SmackDown Women's Championship currently a triple threat between Carmella versus Charlotte versus Becky
What
Lynch.
the fuck is Carmella doing anywhere near either of the world titles?
Becky got robbed,
I
dog.
don't know.
Becky needs the
The
title
rumor
back.
though is they might, because there's still one SmackDown left. There's a rumor that it might become a fatal 4-way with Asuka also getting involved in the match
Lord
at SummerSlam.
Jesus.
Here's
But-
the
Too
thing.
many.
I'll say this: it's probably not going to happen because we we sadly don't get good things. But I seriously want Becky Lynch to win.
Yeah, same.
Thank
Same
you.
here.
Here's the thing:
God.
you can't do much else with Carmella, to be honest.
Nope.
Exactly. You can't do anything with Carmella. Charlotte's already been the champion enough times.
It's Becky's time again.
It's
Yes.
Becky's time. Let
She's
her
getting-
have it.
She's getting a decent crowd reaction as well. Just give her the fucking belt.
They should have had Asuka win the belt, but they blew that opportunity. Instead, gave it to fucking Carmella.
And I still say WrestleMania Asuka should have won the title and should still be champion. right now.
I think she should have too.
I understand what they were doing, but quite honestly, it was, in my opinion, a bad
They
decision.
wasted they wasted her winning streak for essentially nothing.
I love Charlotte. I think she's one of the fucking best wrestlers ever.
Charlotte is a phenomenal wrestler. There's no denying that. But I think but she's been around and is so focused on being on the main event part so much that you people could argue that she's like the Roman Reigns of the division, where she's basically everywhere there.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I go that far. At least she's popular.
Hell no.
I mean, she's not hated like
And,
Reigns,
and that
but
moonsault, that moonsault. Oh, fuck, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Nobody can deny the beauty of Charlotte's moonsault.
No,
I
of course
can't deny
not.
the beauty of Charlotte herself.
What I used to say when I first started watching her wrestle, it looked like gold dust had come on her face or something with all that stuff she used to put on it.
Probably.
Just
The
make her.
the
Just
fucking
make your mark on her.
sprinkles. The sprinkles she used to put on her face, it was ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Like
I
one side of her
I hated it, to be honest. I thought it was fucking horrible. Here's the thing, she's an attractive woman as well, so I don't know why they were doing shit like
anyways,
Hell yeah.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship: The Bludgeon Brothers versus The New Day.
that. Bludgeon Brothers. I don't see them putting it on the New Day again anytime soon.
Nope.
I think it's probably going to be the Bludgeon Brothers, to be honest.
Anything else?
Well, yes, of course. It's not. You think it just ends there, my boy?
I can't remember what we've already done, so.
It's okay. IC title: Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Haha, yes.
I predict
Dolph.
Seth Rollins wins the title back.
Dolph.
Dolph, and then I reckon that we're eventually, sometime soon, going to get a program between Dolph and Drew.
Fair, but I can understand where both are coming
and I'll
from.
be honest, I think
But
that's a lot of...
I'm still sticking with Seth gets the title back.
I'm being wishful thinking here. I don't want Seth to win, purely for the fact I want him in the main event.
Not for that
I mean, I would
reason,
like him in
but
the main
yeah.
event too, but
But while he's around the IC title, obviously he's not in the main event, so...
Which is good.
Oh, that was a terrible
Alright.
high knee from fucking...
yeah, it was bad.
Brutus Beefcake, that was terrible.
That wasn't even a high knee. It was a high leg.
What else we have? Okay, United States Championship: Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
Nakamura.
I think Shinsuke. Yeah, Nakamura is gonna retain because either Orton's gonna interfere in the match to cost the match for Hardy, or they're gonna do a thing on upcoming SmackDown where he becomes a participant in the match and basically prevents Hardy from winning, but Nakamura is still gonna win even if he's
Heel
in the
neck.
match.
Heel neck.
Didn't you say Jeff Hardy, Opie?
No, I said Nakamura because
Oh.
I feel like it's plus. I just don't see Nakamura dropping the title that easily.
No, neither do I. I just see him holding it for quite a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right,
since he couldn't be
so
a world
Raw
champion.
Women's Championship, we got Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey.
Ronda.
It has to.
Bliss.
I don't see how Alexa gets out of that with a victory, unless she gets herself disqualified. Get herself disqualified. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm gonna be honest, it should be Ronda, but I think Bliss is winning. Not. She isn't gonna win. She's gonna get it like a dirty win.
Basically,
because
Ronda's going to walk out with a
here's-
victory, but Alexa's walking out with the title.
Yeah,
There you go.
here's what I'm thinking. I suspect that there's gonna be something that involves Mickey gets involved, and Natalia tries to make the save, and then the whole tired of always being under the shadow, like Natalia is going to turn on Ronda, is what I think is going to happen. Which
Gentlemen, I can happily say, because there's probably a minute or two more that I recorded that I didn't mean to. There's actually just a little over an hour left, like an hour and a minute.
All right.
WWE Championship AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
I don't know who we should go with on this one.
I'm hoping to fuck that match delivers. I want to say it will, but if Styles and Nakamura at WrestleMania would taught me anything, it's not. You don't just expect.
Here's the thing. That's the
sweep
only
it.
time I don't think he's performed well was at WrestleMania. It was
I
like
always wondered.
I don't know what it was, but all right. Expectations were high, but we know they can pull it off. If you've watched New Japan, you know those two can pull it off. But him and Naka just didn't seem to really mesh well at Mania.
No.
I think it took like their final match before they actually put out a really good match.
Yeah. And then finally, of course, Universal Champ, which we all know is going to be main event because of who's in it. Universal Championship:
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
For the 4th time, 4 years.
And for the whole
whereas you've got
are you sure it's only 4
Styles.
times? Because it feels like 40 times.
Yeah, you say that about Reigns and Brock, but when they gave you all 6 of Nakamura and Styles, your dream match up front, nobody said nothing.
At this point, I'm going to
I'm
say
not gonna
the
lie and say
winners-
they were good matches because they weren't, but
Okay, then.
I should just
I
jokingly
still
say
think they
the
were far
winner-
better than any Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns match.
You're not wrong, but it ain't Roman's fault. That's
Oh,
all I'm gonna
well,
say.
it's not really Lesnar's
not-
fault. Roman can be led. Roman can be led to a good match, but he can't be the one leading the dance, so to speak. And when you've got an uninterested Lesnar, I feel sorry for him, but ultimately, Lesnar can put on a good match. AJ Styles and he had a fucking fantastic match last year.
They did.
It's a decision that I agree with, and Gamers would disagree with.
What?
Gamers did not like the Styles Lesnar match because he felt he knew exactly what the outcome was going to be, and to him, kind of ruined the match for him.
Well, everybody knew what the outcome was going to be, but it was still a good competitive match. Everybody was expecting a complete squash, but it actually ended up being one of the most competitive Lesnar matches in recent years. Still, as for the outcome of that match,
Yeah, though.
I reckon Braun Strowman was actually walking out and cashing in.
I hope so.
I want it to
Whether
be.
it's Roman or Brock, I do not care. And
Look,
I can't.
I think I legitimately
him to
think
cast in.
it's. Here's the thing. There's one of two ways there is one of two ways it can go. The first way is that Roman wins, but wins because of this and this is my feeling, the assistance of Paul Heyman,
Oh yeah.
because of the whole thing that happened on Raw, and then if you saw that little bit on YouTube, it's like,
I didn't, but I heard about it. I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the extended bit where he said with this Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns to stand a chance, and then he thinks about it for something, and then cuts himself off there.
No, here's the thing. What I reckon they're gonna do is, I understand where you're coming from, because a lot of people think that would indicate because let's face it. Here's the thing. Roman wins. Sorry, I'm getting a lisp. I can't say my R's correctly now. Roman Reigns wins. Let's face it. Most of the audience is gonna boo because it is a smarky crowd. Let's face it. He's gonna have no fucking chance of getting over in where is it, Brooklyn?
Yes.
It ain't gonna happen. So
Nope.
I see those two having a match. Roman's actually going to get the upper hand, like after about 6-7 spears, whatever the fuck. He's going to be tired. He's going to start crawling towards Lesnar, and then out comes Braun Strowman with Paul Heyman.
Oh,
Damn.
you think Heyman's gonna associate with Braun?
Because they'll never ever put a heel with Roman. They'll never allow a heel manager with Roman Reigns.
But it could turn Heyman face if they choose to go that direction.
I'm sorry, Heyman's just too much of a heel personality. I mean, he's gonna get obviously cheered with smarky crowds, obviously, but I don't see. If anything, I see Heyman teaming up with Strowman because I think they'd be more willing to turn Strowman heel than Roman.
Probably
That's
not wrong.
just my 2 cents anyway.
Probably not wrong.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Hart's hair was cut.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he got some of his locks cut.
The match has just finished, by the way. I don't think we once mentioned anything going on in the match. It was
I know.
it was Honky Tonk Man and fucking Brutus Beefcake. What'd you expect? It was a boring match.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
And Honky Tonk is sweating badly. He may want to get some fucking liquid inside of him.
Liquid inside of
Now you listen here.
ding.
Ding.
I bet Jimmy Hart still got that fucking mullet today.
Probably. Wait,
Oh,
didn't he die?
fuck.
Did he? Oh, another fucking one that's dead? Jesus.
I think he did a while ago. Hang on. Now I'm interested.
Check a wiki. Rock a wiki. I don't remember ever hearing anything about him passing away. Bob Uecker back.
Yeah.
Earning that paycheck.
Rob, you keep that good down. Whatever I just
Look
said.
at the size of Andre's hand on his shoulder.
And suddenly he feels so much smaller now.
No,
Oh,
heart's still kicking.
this is where he chokes him out.
Yeah, this is the part where he chokes Bob
Oh
Uecker.
yeah, here we go. That's great.
It is a classic moment because of just how
Yeah.
fucking stupid it looks. I actually thought this promo took place before the match between Hogan and Andre.
Same here, but no.
I was thinking, oh wait, that promo's coming up early, and it didn't. So I thought, oh, maybe it's not on the show.
It turns out it was the following year.
No, it's just after the match.
Oh.
Because remember, we had Andre Hogan earlier. Oh,
There
there it is.
goes.
There it is.
Oh, you're getting choked out, buddy.
Overselling much?
Hey, it's the overselling that helped the match. The match, the overselling that helped the situation, the interview, the whatever, the herpy jerpies.
Herpy gerp. Oh, it's time for the six-man tag team match.
I don't know. I think I'm starting to go crazy.
The good thing is, dude, we've got about 55 minutes left. We have
We're almost
done most
through.
of it now. We've done like...
Hooray.
Actually, just to check this. Yep, next episode will be the first ever SummerSlam.
And then it's the Royal Rumble, right?
No, Survivor Series.
Oh, Survivor Series and then Royal Rumble. Still a long ways to go.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
There's only 2 more episodes until the next Rumble.
Sound like caveman.
Okay.
Again, do you really expect WWE not to be racist bastards?
Oh, hunger.
No, I don't. I should, but I don't.
You expect too much from them. And here come the Bulldogs. I've just checked really fast. SummerSlam is less than 2.5 hours long. So you can knock off a good hour from like tonight and we'd be done. We'd actually be done by now, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, there's Matilda.
Indeed.
And Davy Boy, God rest his soul.
His son was actually wrestling on that UK show the other day.
Oh, yeah?
He had a really, really good match against Will Ospreay.
Huh? What match with who? With Will Ospreay?
Davey Boy Jr. against Will Ospreay is actually a really good match.
Oh, right.
D.H. Smith.
Then again, it's Will Ospreay. He can get a good match out of anybody.
Ricochet.
Oh, he and Ricochet, I think, had a really good... No, who was it that had a really good match in WCPW with him? Was it Drew? It was Drew Galloway, wasn't it? Drew Galloway versus Ricochet was
Yeah,
a
it
fantastic...
was.
That was a
With
great
McIntyre.
match.
Title's on the line, too.
Oh, okay.
There were actually some really good matches in that promotion.
Yeah, before they started to suck.
Martin
Not the
Kirby,
promotion.
Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay. That was a fantastic match.
Who?
Martin Kirby versus Will Ospreay.
Oh, I know who Will Ospreay is. I never heard the other one.
Martin Kirby is a bald guy from Yorkshire who calls everybody dickhead.
Oh, okay.
He's actually really funny.
Hmm.
Everybody's a dickhead.
And he does it.
Ahead of
His two finishers are the Sable Bomb, like actually
Hmm.
Sable, and something called the Zoidberg elbow, where he goes on the middle rope and starts doing like the Zoidberg claw thing, like woo 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 from Futurama,
Oh my god.
across the rope and then jumps off and elbows somebody. It's actually really funny.
Wow, that's hilarious.
He's actually one of my favorite UK wrestlers.
No! Fuck!
Another death.
No. I was making some poor mistakes. Damn my
Wow,
tiredness.
god damn it, Davey Boy looks so young here.
That
It
sucks,
does.
man.
I mean, he would have actually been quite young, but wow, the drugs really got to him by SummerSlam '92.
Yep.
Guys sure were big and bulky back in these days.
The steroids, buddy. The steroids.
Of course.
But everybody?
Pretty much everybody, actually. There's very few that actually didn't take steroids. I just realized Bobby Heenan's actually in this match. Why is he wearing a straitjacket, though?
It's crazy.
Who knows? Because I don't.
I do love the fact as well that they couldn't get a fucking WrestleMania apron big enough to fit the ring. It's just like halfway done.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when Trump came back and did the whole Raw GM thing and made it rain
Yeah.
money?
Oh god. Oh yeah, that that promo and Vince is like going around.
I
the ring
always
back,
felt
"It's my
like
money."
I always felt like that was supposed to be a longer thing than it actually was, and the only reason it was ditched so fast was because it like WWE stock went down.
It tanked a bit as well, which didn't help. Then again, that
Pretty
period
much.
that period of Raw was terrible with the whole guest GMs constantly.
Right. I hate-
Yeah.
Honestly, it,
I'm
Can
the-
I have your attention, please?
what?
Is that
What?
the anonymous GM, you mean?
No, not the
No.
anonymous. The guest GMs every week, a celebrity
Oh
coming in.
yeah, that period. Yeah.
Like, see, like they did the whole. We're gonna have random people pretend they are a GM or something, and so they did that for a while, and then they got
That went on about 8 to 10 months or something like that. I swear, if it hadn't been for the fact that SmackDown was so good at that time, I wouldn't have bothered watching anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's the thing: if it had been like massively well-known international stars, fine. You got fucking NASCAR guys, I'd never even heard of. I don't even know the fucking rules of NASCAR, for fuck's sake.
Bobby Heenan go.
The anonymous GM thing was also an annoying angle as well.
Yep.
Well, y'all didn't like Hornswoggle being the
Stupid. I know I shouldn't be so negative Nancy about it, but it was stupid.
It was stupid. But then again, obviously at that point the anonymous GM thing had been done for a while. I think they were just doing that to give it an answer to the actual anonymous GM was. Because it was just a one-night thing where you found out who he was, so...
Yeah. Thank you, Santino.
Wasn't it originally supposed to be somebody else, if I recall?
I think it was. I think
What
what
do you
ended up
mean?
happening. I think what ended up
There
happening
was
is
a...
it just went
yeah.
on.
There was
I always thought it just they ended up carrying it on for too long, and then they stopped and realized, wait, shit, we didn't think of anyone.
No, that's the thing. I think they had actually had a plan in place, like they had somebody in mind to be the anonymous GM, and I think it eventually went sour or something. Like they made a deal with like a legend or something. I can't remember. It was just a rumor, but eventually they dropped out, so they just kept going with the anonymous GM thing. And when it stopped and they did the 1000th episode, they decided to just reveal, oh, it was Hornswoggle, by the way. Aw, poor Matilda. Sure she's
That cute dog.
I'm sure she's probably shitting herself there with all those people and flashing lights and noise.
Probably, yeah.
I always felt like Matilda was like trained, like, or was at least trained a bit to kind of handle such crowds.
To be
and
fair,
stuff,
she's been a
which
good
is
dog.
probably
She's
why
been
she was
sat
brought
down
out so much.
She's been sat down there the entire time, barely moved.
Yeah, that's why I think she was. I always felt like she was trained for such surroundings, which is probably why she's there, no problem.
I'm not saying she's not well trained. I don't think any dog would like being out there though. It's kind of like with the Steamboat's baby son earlier, so.
Shit!
Did you die again?
Yeah.
God damn it! You
I
need to
almost-
stop doing that.
No, I'm trying not to. I
You
almost
die
beat
yet?
it
Hey,
though.
Opa, you die yet? Hey, Opa, you die yet?
God,
Yes, he's died 10 times.
I know, I'm saying that again, so he'll die another 3 times.
Wow.
Looks like tummy soup. What the hell, bro?
What?
My only answer is soup.
Soup.
That's what Jesse the Body Ventura said.
Oh, okay. Again, we can't hear commentary.
It's soup.
Oh,
No, he did not say suit. He said soup. That's what he
No,
said.
I said soup.
Okay.
At least it's not as bad as Shucky Ducky.
Quack quack. I like Shucky Ducky.
It's a silly word, and it's fine.
Exactly.
It's fine.
Actually, speaking of Booker T, I actually did watch that again the other day. The whole him and Austin, the supermarket thing.
Mhm.
That's fucking
Oh, that's-
hilarious.
Booker T and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the sewer. That's
Oh.
great.
He got the pen.
Oh, it's over already? Fuck.
Oh, finally, yes.
And it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Stone Cold was like, Bryce
Wait.
Jack on Jackass.
Wait, you don't mean the event?
No, the episode, not the episode, the match.
The episode.
Oh, Matilda!
And the cameraman, I think the cameraman fell over actually.
He's fine. He's to shake it off. He'll live another day.
That dog has no interest in him.
At all.
Not really.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
Oh,
that's
like,
what I was trying to reference. That by the way.
Oh.
It was like the dog for the Kennel of Hell match. You know, you got this big fucking Dobermans everywhere, and they're all fucking look like they wouldn't hurt a fly. All right, I think it's time for the semi-final matches now.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Finally.
We
not
have
close.
about 45
close
minutes left to
enough.
go.
The final.
Jesse is presenting the banner.
Let's go start stripping in a moment.
I mean, that's what he looks like he's getting ready
I'm
to do.
just a
Oh,
sexy
fuck.
boy, sexy boy.
Michael's music?
Well, it would be good music to strip to, I suppose.
I've actually seen that done, and thankfully it was a woman, but yeah. It
I hope
was
they
made
change the
for-
lyric to sexy girl.
Eh. Meh.
You know, it's a shame Ventura never had a single WWF match after, like, post WrestleMania 1.
He didn't?
No.
No,
He'd already,
didn't.
by WrestleMania 1, he'd already retired, I believe. And shamefully, because he was in good shape. And he's one of those you can see being really charismatic in the ring, like playing up to the crowd and stuff.
Hmm. He was a villain, though.
That's what I mean, though. When he gets like the upper hand, he like flips the audience off. Yeah, obviously not nothing like that, but you get what
he
I'm
just
saying.
he just flips the audience off.
All right, Ted DiBiase back out now.
It's like that's not PG.
That's not PG.
That's not PG.
I don't even know if that's PG.
R-Truth and Wade Barrett.
Yeah, the fucking Pinocchio thing.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
When you said that, I started cracking up.
What was that?
There was a skit where between Wade Barrett and R-Truth, and R-Truth's going on about Disneyland or something, then he shows an image of Pinocchio with his nose growing, and he goes, I don't even know if that's PG.
I actually have like half of that skit memorized because it was one of my favorites. It was hilarious.
It's arguably one of R-Truth's funniest moments in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my favorite thing is still the fucking like Royal Rumble where he comes into the match and just gets out a ladder thinking it's Money in the Bank.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
forgot about that, actually.
That was hilarious.
It's like one of the best things he's ever done, in my opinion.
In the middle of the greatest Royal Rumble, he's trying to climb a ladder.
No, it wasn't the greatest Royal Rumble. It was the.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was a
that.
few couple years ago now, at least.
Wait, is this the main event already?
And then he climbs up
Is
to the
it?
top of.
I saw
And then
Ted DiBiase come out earlier, but...
Yeah, that's Macho Man coming out now.
Yeah, but... Wait, what's going on? Did Ted get a bye or something?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Oh,
Because
okay.
double disqualification
Yeah, yeah.
thing.
Alright, so it's One Man Gang versus Savage, okay.
Oh my god!
And who's gonna win?
Jesus.
We'll find out.
And now Elizabeth and Savage are wearing black.
That's my color.
Oh yeah.
Bend over for me, Elizabeth.
Oh my god.
I
Hey, that's my
mean,
line.
I mean, be wholesome for me, Elizabeth.
Come on, there's got to be one woman in WWE who was wholesome. I mean, other than the McMahon who looks like a shriveled prune.
Okay.
I know what I said earlier, but she does look like a very boring woman in real life.
Who?
Linda McMahon.
She is, probably.
Like, if you make a really funny joke or something, she probably, even if it just had very, very slight, like it was a slightly sex joke or had a swear word in it, she'd probably like tut and then disapprove. Like that.
Oh,
Shaking her head.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes, I mean, obviously we
No,
we
you
bitch
jerk.
about wrestling nowadays with its length, like WrestleMania fucking hell is like 7 hours long. But could you imagine back in the fucking 80s watching a 3.5 hour WrestleMania with 80s wrestling?
No.
I mean, we're doing that anyway, but I mean being there live.
No.
God, that'd be painful.
Kinda. Actually, a lotta. But yeah.
We're just used to. The thing is that we're used to we're used to how the wrestling business is now. If we were to go back in time and see this, it would be painful.
Dude, I mean, I think all four of us have been watching. We've seen wrestling change. I mean, we all started watching years and years ago. I've been watching wrestling 18 plus years now, so
Same. I think.
I've seen it.
20,
I've seen it change, and
97.
oh, dude, you have been
Yeah.
watching. That's 21 years,
Like
yeah.
23 years or something, yeah. Shit.
20. What did I say?
Damn, I'm old.
Done.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you've been watching 21 years then, Scarecrow. You've been watching since then.
24.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Thank you. But yeesh.
Supercalifragilistic.
No, it's soup.
Oh, soup.
Just soup.
Soup.
Yeah, if you click on it, you'd see.
Checking the time.
I just watched it. That's
Watch what?
great. Oh, the video there.
Did someone post the
Oh,
blowjob thing?
Soup.
Oh.
No, soup. I can watch shit now since I just finished the game.
Oh, well done.
I should post. After this, I should just post that fucking OSW Sunny side up just so you,
I think I
Opie, you
posted it,
Scarecrow
but-
could see it.
I think I posted it, but none of these idiots watched it, and they're missing out on something special with that
Please.
group.
Please, can you guys, one of you guys, please?
Don't do
Oh,
it
I
yet,
don't-
Thunder, because he'll try and leave like he did that time he was watching High School DxD and we were supposed to be doing something else.
No, no,
Yes.
no, no, no,
Yes.
no.
I remember that.
Hey, I blame you for this.
No, I blame
Yeah.
you. You knew we had something planned that night, and that's when you decided to start watching the show.
It was your fault.
Wow, look at you, Opie. Not owning up to your mistakes.
No.
Polk would be disappointed. He won't pose for you now.
Oh no.
Let's just keep being disappointed.
Sorry. I can't help it.
And Savage off the top rope to the outside. You don't see that very often. Not at
No.
this point in time, anyway.
Oh my god.
Savage's turn around must have been pretty quick though, because I'm pretty sure he was still a heel in Survivor Series.
I guess.
I can't remember the Rumble. I think he was just a participant in the match. Oh, I've dropped my phone.
Don't do that.
It's already cracked to fuck like crazy anyway, so who gives a shit?
Damn.
Damn, you need a
Yeah,
new
there's-
phone.
I don't use the phone often enough to warrant a new one.
Well, it would probably at least be nice to have one that isn't fucking cracked.
Yeah, I'm a tight bastard though, and I don't want to pay for a new one.
I see.
You don't like nice things?
I just don't bother with phones, dude.
Oh, just phones. Okay. Meanwhile,
I
I,
mean-
spent like 160 for mine.
All right, so we got a DQ finish again.
Another
Yep.
DQ finish. Goddamn.
And another one. And another one.
So we've had
DQ
two.
finishes.
We've had what was it? 2 DQ finishes, 1 time over. Was there any others I'm forgetting? I guess not.
No, I guess not.
No.
Well, 3's not bad, but still, fucking hell. Oh, time for cuddle.
I can't even. I don't even know who won.
Savage.
Oh, that's what it said. Okay, it sounded like they said OMG. I'm like, what? Thank you.
One man gang, obviously, but he lost, so.
Oh, okay, yes. DQ, yes.
Got just under 40 minutes left, so I can only think of 2 matches left, to be honest. Got the final, and oh no, because Ted DiBiase got a bye, didn't he? So I don't actually know what's left other than the final. People are already leaving by the looks of it.
No.
Mm.
Oh my god.
It's like we've had enough.
We've been here almost 3 hours.
We want to
Release
go home.
the house.
Beat the traffic. Vanna, my dear, please go eat a sandwich or something.
Vanna
Anything.
White, go eat a sandwich, baby.
Family.
Go eat a sandwich. I'll
Yeah.
take you out to dinner.
So we have got the final already. There's like 35 plus minutes left. There can't be. I know the main event isn't that long, so there's got to be another match. They can't just fill it with crap, surely. Oh, what am I talking about? This is WWE, of course it's possible.
Of course.
Well, Bob Uecker can't say he didn't earn his paycheck tonight. Get strangled by Andre. Up there.
He's trying to get a day with Vanna White. And Mean Gene's
Oh
telling him,
yeah,
dude, are you kidding?
I forgot they treated him as a sex pest at this pay-per-view.
Oh,
Mhm.
jeez.
Oh, we
Oh,
have got a tag team match apparently. Got Demolition.
playa.
Doom, doom, shh, doom, doom.
Go one-on-one with the Undertaker, player.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
It's when you just slide in a girl's DMs and be like, hey, send me some nudes or you get to go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
Player. You can't miss out the player. It's the most important part.
I know,
Player.
I have to say, he's got a point.
Yeah, he wishes he could say something else, I'm
Gimp
sure.
suit number 1, Gimp suit number 2.
Gimp suit.
Egg salad number 1 and egg salad number 2. Which one is more edible? The answer: neither.
I don't even know what this match is. I thought the 6-man was the only tag team match on the card.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what? I should probably just make sure OBS is still recording.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no.
Yes, it's
If it
still
hasn't been
recording.
recorded, okay, thank fuck.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
I was about to say I was about to be really sad if it stopped.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that great commentary.
I would have been, because it's like
It has
My
actually been
fucking-
pretty good commentary tonight, actually.
I was about to
Yes.
say I was gonna say I would have been sad because my magnum opus of the fucking spirit of the warrior inside of you would have been lost forever.
Strike Force, that's who was wrestling.
It's like my most proudest moment in this as part of this would have been dead, and then I would have been sad.
Oh, man.
I think last time I laughed that much at something you did was when we were doing GTA 3, dude. And you just kept fucking up
You-
royally.
You were.
I nearly died that day.
I
literally-
remember this.
I went literally so lightheaded, I was afraid I was going to pass out at one point.
He's not lying.
Mm.
Fucking spinning car and then missing the ambulance with the rocket launcher and hitting the other car. Just fucking hilarious. I assume this is for the tag team championship.
Yes.
Oh, these guys, they look like freaking
Yeah, we got Demolition versus Strike Force right now.
Common Matrix.
The Matrix. The Matrix.
Obviously, we got Tito Santana and Rick Martel, the future model. I just didn't realize there was. I knew there was one match that they used to break it up. I didn't actually realize we got 3 non-single matches on the card. So they did break it up okay, I guess. I think one more non-single match would have been best, though.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
You know, take out, Hogan's Showboat, and you could have easily fit a quick tag team match in there.
Oh, God, yes.
Let's see some traditional tag team match, though. Now, the only question is, who's going to win this match? Because I genuinely don't have a fucking clue who wins this. Any pay-per-view coming up, like in the next, let's call it 5 episodes that you guys are particularly looking forward to?
So we're still going by the WWE thing, right?
Yeah. So
I
next
mean,
week we got SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble, WrestleMania, and then next year's SummerSlam as well.
Here's my honest answer. Not really any of them.
No, just my end. I'm just waiting for the '90s ones.
To
Yeah.
be fair, we're not too
I'm-
far off the 90s, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna say once we start hitting the 90s is when I'm gonna start becoming a little more interested.
Oh
Is
yeah.
it-
Of course.
It's not to say everything during the 80s was bad. It's just not my kind of. It's just not really my thing.
Yeah, we grew up
Yeah.
on the '90s thing.
I technically grew up on the 2000s for wrestling, but I get where you're coming from. I've seen plenty of 90s wrestling, and I do definitely prefer it to 80s wrestling, so. Oh, I forget. Next year we've got the fucking introduction of Zeus into the wrestling world, haven't we?
Ooh.
There was a man named Zeus. He was shit.
Yeah.
But in later years, we had a man named Moose, and he's actually quite good.
Yeah, but he wasn't good enough to put the world title on.
Sir, do you know who Moose is?
Moose is a wrestler who used to be a football player. He is in Impact Wrestling, and he was the Impact Grand Champion, I believe, twice.
Okay.
I've seen him
But-
wrestle
but no,
a couple of times. He's okay,
Moose-
I guess.
Moose is. I personally think Moose is pretty good. He's better than, like, over the last few years. He's kind of really honed his craft, and he's become quite a decent wrestler.
It must be fairly disheartening for certain American football players knowing that if they get injured, their only future really is a professional wrestler.
I'm sure it's probably the case for some of them, but I imagine others don't particularly care too much because they'd rather be doing something than just
Yeah, I
be
suppose you got
doing
a point.
a regular 9 to 5 job.
They dream of being the NFL MVP, and then they just become MVP.
Besides, NFL kind of sucks these years, so
Oh, but wait, we're gonna get the XFL soon, dude.
Oh, fuck that.
I will actually laugh if that turns out to be better than.
From what I hear, though,
current NFL.
Vince is looking to make it just about American football. He's not gonna put any WWE thing in, and I hope he doesn't
No,
because
he's
here's the thing.
he's already said there's going to be none of the gimmick stuff like the old XFL had.
Well, which is fine. I mean, for me personally, I would have been more interested in like the old XFL where it actually had some crossover with wrestling. Because I've absolutely zero interest in American football. So but here's the thing:
I mean-
I'm not the target audience for that. So he needs to
yeah,
make
exactly,
it pure,
like-
keep it pure, and just keep it American.
And the thing is,
football.
like, I can understand too where you're coming from, but it's like if he did that, it would just
it would
be,
piss off more people than
It would be history. It would just be history repeating itself
Yeah.
again.
And he's only doing it because it's probably one of the biggest fucking money losses he's ever suffered, and he just wants to
Give it a
prove
second
he was
chance.
right, sort of thing.
He wants to capitalize on the fact that WCW that NFL is that NFL has been kind of in the shitter lately.
Lately.
You know what the fuck I mean.
The only recent American football player I even know the name of is Tom Brady, and that's only because of Family Guy.
He
Of
sucks.
course. Oh, hey, excuse me.
He sucks. I don't give a damn. I can't
God
stand
damn
Tom
it.
Brady. I'm glad Nick Foles beat that
You
ass.
know what? Nobody likes our guy. Nobody does, dude. Everybody gets. Everybody
It's the New England Patriots he plays for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hates us.
Didn't they lose
Why does everyone even hate the guy? Like,
Isn't he supposed to be like an arrogant bastard or something like that?
That's the only reason, because he's an arrogant bastard.
Bastard.
Who did they lose to in the Super Bowl? It was the Philadelphia.
Philadelphia Eagles.
fair
Nick
enough.
Foles beat that ass.
I tipped my hat to them, man. My brother took it. My brother couldn't stand him. He got pissed, but I was just happy, but that they actually finally won a Super Bowl.
And then Philadelphia celebrated and destroyed their own city.
They did.
No, pretty much. That's pretty much.
that's Philly for you.
Yup. They can't have nice things.
I can't.
Cheesesteaks everywhere.
I can't. No disrespect, but I can't stand their fans.
To
You're
be-
not disrespecting me. I don't even like the Eagles.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. When the World Cup was on, obviously I'm English. I wanted England to win, but a part of me was fucking dreading it because of the chaos it would have caused.
I mean, I usually get divided opinion because of my personal favorite team. Anyways,
Who?
Oh, here comes a king.
Green Bay Packers.
Smash.
Oh, they're an okay team.
I personally think people are gonna say, "Oh, that's all you only say that because you're a fan and everything." But it's like, no, Aaron Rodgers is really fucking good at his job.
Yeah.
Ref, you want to maybe wake up already?
2, 3, 4. Okay, he counted to
And finally,
4.
and we actually
All
have
right.
new tag team champions, Demolition.
And
Did
finally, at the
anybody
count of
see that?
4.
He counted to 4. Okay.
I will be honest, I wasn't paying
I'll
much
be right.
attention at the
I'll
time.
be. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
All right.
He can
But
only
no,
count
I
to
was looking at the screen. He hit them at one time, and then it was 1, 2, 3. So
Right
he
there,
counted to
best tag team championship design.
right? Oh.
The titles, I mean.
Is that oh those ones, yes.
They kept those so fucking long, like up until
I'm
2002.
Mm-hmm.
Until they
Oh,
had
the actual world tag title belts. Hell yeah.
the world until the world. What?
Yeah, the world tag title.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, something just happened on my end.
And
Oh,
so,
okay.
Opie is called an erection. You see, when a young boy enters puberty, he
No!
starts having these funny feelings.
No, it's just... I gotta see that on replay. God damn it.
My bad. Drop the mic.
Okay.
He
Mic drop.
just pipe bomb.
Mic bomb.
No, they had the world tag titles, and then they had the regular tag team
They had
championships.
the Raw and SmackDown ones that were sort of a variation of those big gold ones. They weren't bad. Then they went on to the fucking penny ones, didn't they?
Oh yeah, the pennies, yeah.
The big copper ones.
They fucking
The copper.
suck.
It is main event time, boys. It is main
It
event
is
time.
time
Like,
for your main event.
If you had like those toy figures, you can just like custom made those belts and just put actual pennies on it. There,
You
There's your
really
custom
could, actually.
tag-
You got a good point.
tag belts.
He's not wrong.
Or a 5p pence, or I guess for you guys a nickel. For the SmackDown ones.
Right.
Just think, there's 30 plus more WrestleManias to look at still.
Oh my god.
And they get longer and longer.
Actually, this is going to be the longest one for a while.
Just the way the ladies like them.
Yep, the new title's there as well, the good one.
I want that one.
The Winged
Actually,
Eagle, it's fucking beautiful.
It is.
I was actually thinking of making it my next belt.
Oh, you got the big gold one recently, didn't you?
I have the big gold and I have the universal. Those are the only two belts.
Oh, the big white now that's become a target for your ejaculation.
I would like the winged.
The wing,
Classic.
the wing belt, yeah, it is a really nice. I think for like WF titles, it's probably the nicest one, but I still think the big gold belt's the best world championship belt ever.
Right.
Although I actually kind of have a soft spot for the undisputed title as well, though.
Right.
The original one, obviously.
Yeah, the other speed title was a good design.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those weirdos that really like the Attitude Era Intercontinental strap.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like the new classic design-ish thing, but I do like that one as well.
Right.
Now, if I remember, I think somebody goes ass over tit here. I won't be surprised if it's Bob Uecker.
What?
I'm pretty sure someone's about to fall.
Wanted some ice cream.
Ah, fair enough.
Let's see.
I mean-
who
I mean-
falls.
Do you guys know anything about Bob Uecker as a baseball player? I mean,
Not me. If you want, you're gonna have to ask Nova that.
Yeah.
and there's Donald Trump again.
Donald Pump.
Oh, it's a fucking cocksucker.
Actually, dude, what are you playing now that you finished recording Mario?
Versus Super Mario.
Oh.
I had to reset that one. Shit, man.
20 minutes left, guys.
Home stretch. Okay, Bob Uecker is basically introducing all the guest people.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They do that every fucking WrestleMania in the old days.
Mhm.
Yep.
It feels weird because you know what? I was actually about to get the lyrics up and I just realized, oh wait, I've already done it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
so used to seeing fucking Hogan in the main event. It's ridiculous.
It's
Oh,
sickening.
man,
isn't
I
it?
wait.
Oh wow!
Mm-mm.
With that '80s hair. I like the fact they get pleased for her, but not for Bob Uecker.
Oh,
And now she's got even more security right now. I think she's got about 10 people around her. Fucking alright, she's pretty, but she's not that pretty.
Uh-huh.
She ain't got a Bailey
Wow.
ass.
Mm-hmm. She's got about 12 people with her now, dude, because 2 more
I'm back.
guys crept up on the side. What
Jesus.
the hell?
yeah. Keep Bob Uecker on a freaking leash.
And Donald Trump thinking there's my 15th wife.
What?
It's like, grab him by the pussy.
Let's see, well, I can't remember what colors Savage and Elizabeth will be coming down in this time. I think it might be white for some reason, but I could be wrong.
What's that?
I'm just trying to remember what colors Elizabeth and Savage come in this time. Again, like I said, I think it's white, but I couldn't say for certain, so... It looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
I know, because Vanna White's right there.
So I'm guessing she was on Wheel of Fortune for quite a long time then. If she
Yes,
was...
and she still is.
Wait, she is?
Yes.
What?
Isn't she? Or am I?
Uh-uh.
Tell no where I could wiki.
No way, because she was, like, in her...
I'd probably say she was 20s at this point.
Yeah.
Early 20s,
20.
but...
I couldn't see somebody doing that for, like, 50 years.
I don't
she's
even
got
know
a
if they
really
would
good
keep her around that long. Obviously, she was there for sex appeal at the end of the day, but... Take a quick look. Here comes Ted DiBiase, followed by Andre. No, she's still doing it.
Yeah, she is. That's why I thought.
You know what? She doesn't look half bad.
No, all that makeup and all that, you know. Shit.
Oh, I'm sure she's had some Botox and shit, but...
Yeah, but yeah, she is still doing it today.
Well,
You know
then,
what? Kudos to them for keeping her around.
for real. That old plow
Exactly.
horse.
Oh, welcome back, Thunder.
I've been here
Oh, okay.
for like a minute or so.
He's like a fucking
Damn.
ninja. He's gonna assassinate us all.
Yep.
He's part of the Creed, don't you know?
Just you wait.
Bloody Thunder Assassin.
Do you even still call yourself that anymore, dude? Bloody Thunder
What?
X or just Thunder nowadays?
I mean, I mostly call myself Thunder, but Blade Thunder X is still my full account name.
That's what's
and
written on his
whatnot.
birth certificate.
I wish.
Yeah. It's not hard
But-
for me to remember your name, dude, because you've got the exact same name as a childhood friend of mine.
Shit.
What's that? Sorry, you broke
Again,
up a bit.
it's not hard for me to remember your real name because you've got the exact same name as a childhood friend of mine. First and last name.
Wow.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
You knew?
Wow.
Insert my first and
Yep.
last real first
One
and
of
real
my
last
there was
name.
a group of 4 of us. One of my best friends. Yeah.
Wow, shit.
Wow.
That's fucking kind of freaky a little bit.
Stalker.
Although that being said, if you're going by my last name by my Facebook, that's not my last name.
And they're
Oh, is it
wearing
not?
white.
No, the name I use on my Facebook is my middle name.
Oh, fair enough.
Macho
And yeah,
Man
it
was
is
sporting
white. Well, white and blue, but mainly white. So yeah, I was right about that.
And it's not that I don't like my
Damn.
last name or I don't like people knowing my real last name or anything. It's just I just
I
think
wouldn't.
online.
I wouldn't say on video anyway, dude. Don't worry.
I don't know. For me, it's just I like the sound of my middle name more than my last, even though I don't have a problem with my last name at all.
Bah.
Interesting little tidbit here. The only reason Macho Man actually won the world title was because Honky Tonk refused to drop the IC title to him.
Hmm.
So
That's
Macho Man. So Macho
interesting.
Man got something better.
Yeah,
Yep.
apparently they had the house show thing with DiBiase. Sales weren't great, so they wanted to get it back on the face. Honky Tonk Man refused to drop the title to Savage, so Savage went on to do his thing. Sorry, Honky went on to do his thing, and Savage got put in the main event because he was pretty popular at the time. That's the only reason. Is apparently he won this thing. Yeah, spoiler alert for a 30-year-old show. Yeah, Savage wins.
Of course, considered the age of the thing, no one is surprised.
Right.
But
Wow, and they're chanting Hogan at Savage.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced that this is natural. I would not be surprised if this was piped in. I'm sure there's some chanting for Hogan, but again, they even at this point they were still putting things in the post live releases of this. So
Oh.
yeah,
is Andre even touching Savage?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like he's actually touching him.
It's because he doesn't have to use very much movement because he has large arms and he's all the way
Yeah.
to the ring.
He
He
doesn't
doesn't have to
he
move
doesn't
very
even have
much.
to move. He's just doing it telekinetically.
It's like the
Basically.
You can do like the wave of his hand, and you can just knock somebody out.
He farts,
Yup.
and that's what's tripping Savage over because the wind impact's so strong.
That back shot air.
I mean, it fucking reminds me just the fucking bit where during that ESPN thing or what that special or whatever for Andre the Giant, and they just have a part where they just talk about the fact that he just had like really notable gas.
Oh yeah, that was an HBO.
Whatever it
That got
was.
released over here. I think. Was this like 3 months ago or something like that?
It was on April. It was an April release. That
I think it was
a
on over
special.
here. I think it was on over here
Hey,
as well.
yeah,
But it was
whatever
on.
it was.
Obviously, we don't get HBO. We had it on a different channel.
Right.
Actually, my mom
I
watched
don't-
that. I'm surprised because she's not a wrestling fan.
Good.
She found Rikishi funny though because he kept doing the fucking stink face.
Deal.
I think we know what your mom enjoys.
I said that actually. It's funny because apparently she didn't really watch even like British wrestling back in the day, but she used to like to watch sumo wrestling.
Whoa. Babe?
Which I find very fucking odd.
Mm.
See two fat guys try and push each other out of the ring like they're fighting over the last chicken bone at a table. I'm actually gonna have a look at like what the card is for SummerSlam to see what we've got to look forward to.
I mean, I mentioned it earlier.
No, I don't mean next week. I mean like the next episode of this.
Oh,
On the CCWC.
I was looking forward to this, and then I'm gonna remember tomorrow, whenever, how long it actually takes me to fucking simulate the matches.
Oh,
But the commentary's worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's always fun to just sit back and relax and shoot the shit as it is.
Do you really watch all those matches simulate?
I have to. I have to make sure.
Okay.
Well, I don't actually watch it. I usually do it on like a separate system setup sort of thing. But I have to let them play out, obviously. And if it isn't the right victory, I have to do it again. You have no fucking idea how many times I had to let the fucking Royal Rumble play out.
Too many times.
I can't remember how many times. It took hours for Jim Duggan to finally win.
Hours.
I'm not
This
lying.
guy said
Hours. Literal hours. At least 4 or 5, if not more.
Damn.
No,
So
actually,
half a night.
I think it was 4 hours actually.
That's a long time, though.
There's a way you can set it up. It's sort of tricky to do. Because here's the thing: with like the 2K games, you can't like put what wrestlers are going to come out in what order. You can choose what wrestlers are going to be in the match, but not the order they come out.
Up is down and left is right.
But there is a sort of an exploit because when you choose the wrestler, it sort of gives them like a number, and it sort of gets changed around. So you can sort of do it if you know how to do it. But I actually had to look up online how to do it so I could get Jim Duggan out a bit later so he could had a bit higher chance of winning.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, I know my videos look pretty just much thrown together, which they are, but I actually do put a fair amount of work into these videos.
Every bit helps.
They're fun videos, though.
I mean, even though it's fun to be a part of.
It's just fucking sitting down for a couple hours, chatting and having the wrestling on.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Here comes cocaine. I mean,
Oh,
Hogan.
here we go.
Here comes
Yes.
Kogan. Hogan.
Krogan.
Here's the
Got
thing.
my cheese whiz, boy.
Here's the thing. A match between Savage and DiBiase would actually probably be pretty good, but this is Savage's 4th match, and I think DiBiase's 3rd. So they're probably a little bit tired at this minute.
A little.
It's also been a long night, so even when they're not wrestling, they're probably just sat backstage.
He's got a chair.
Yeah, for real. Savage is taking a nap right now. Hogan pulled him up a front row seat.
Next to Ms. Elizabeth.
Who I was banging before I came out here.
Yeah. Just sit on this, Elizabeth.
I got a
Sit
nice
on.
comfy seat for you right here.
Yeah, right. Right.
It's even nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
I'll do you better than the Warrior could, brother.
There's even a
Well,
stick so you don't fall off.
I know.
Nice clothesline.
Let's go, money.
Money, money, money.
Money
Money, hoes, cars, and clothes.
and clothes. That's right. That's how all my players roll.
I believe that's how my partners roll. If you want the clean version, and I will not say the explicit version.
T.I. That was my shit back then.
Boats and hoes.
No, it's 24s by Ti. I know that because of Need for Speed Underground.
Of course you do. I knew that was the only reason.
I have a feeling like you're there, just like God damn it.
Judging you.
Yep.
There's a reason you're called the car crazy Canadian.
Exactly. You just proved.
Hey,
Turbo.
I take no shame in any of this. I really don't.
And
You should.
headphones slipping off.
I should? Is that what you said?
Hell no. You should not take shame. The
Good.
fuck. We all have our own say quirks and niches, so we're cool.
I've got my favorite little quirks and features.
There you go.
Oh, come on, Savage. That was a poor fucking landing there.
That was poor. Yeah, I know.
Come on, Savage, you're better than this.
I understand you're probably exhausted, bro, but fucking hell.
Are you sure it was poor or
Yeah,
was it core?
he landed on his fucking feet and then dropped to the ground.
Oh. Oh, there goes the chair.
Oh,
Bam!
No,
why did he smash Savage?
he didn't. He
Weird.
smashed DiBiase.
Right.
DiBiase had him in the sleeper hold,
Dollar
and
Tree. He had $1 million
I couldn't-
injury.
I couldn't tell who he hit, so thank you. Oh, okay.
Well, now you know.
that's gonna be the end.
2, 3.
Yep.
Okay, we have reached almost the end. Let's just hope Savage doesn't
That was
show
like
over
that was like
3 minutes 'cause
uncharacteristic for
Hogan-
Hogan to use a chair.
Not really, dude. Looking back, Hogan used the chair quite often against bigger opponents and stuff, and he never got DQ'd for it either. I noticed.
He's a cunt.
Cunt Hogan.
Why does he keep doing it? Because he's Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
He's Mr. Hogan man.
The one thing,
Apparently allowed to just do this.
the one thing I will say about this show that it's just a very, very small thing that I really do love. I love the fact that Randy Savage was the first ever person to hold the wing title,
Yep.
The what?
the wing title belt.
Oh yeah, like one of the best titles they've
Yeah,
ever had.
because this was the
personally.
first perfect pay-per-view they brought it in for. Now Hogan joining in on the celebrations. Got 3.5 minutes left. Gentlemen, let's begin wrapping this up. You know what to do, don't you? Like, score out of 10 and stuff.
I actually will be honest. I thought this was going to be way more painful than it actually was. It's by no means a spectacular It's by no means a good pay-per-view, but it's like it's at least to the point where the time kind of goes by a bit, and sure it has its moments of bad, and you can tell when those moments are, but it's not that offensive really.
Out of 10 then, Thunder?
I'd say it was certainly better than a fucking wrestling classic.
Still not hearing the number, dude.
I'd say give it a 4.
A 4, really? Fair enough.
That's generous.
I mean, some of the matches were okay.
Fair enough. Opie, Scarecrow, who wants to go next?
Scarecrow goes there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm voting 3, just because it's in the middle.
Fair enough. Opie.
3.5.
Fuck, I'll go with a 3.5. I'm with Thunder on this. This was a lot less painful than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, 3.5 hours. I thought this was going to be the wrestling classic, but doubled in terms of pain. It wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but not that bad. Get that
That's true.
iconic shot right there. Can you
Of course,
please
the
get the
worst part
focus
is-
off of Hogan and onto those two? Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we get close to
Like this,
Elizabeth,
like
please?
that's the part that like annoys me the most about the whole thing. Is like he wins the belt. He's the new champion. Oh hi, we still have Hulk Hogan.
Pretty much. I mean, I will say this. This is not a good WrestleMania. It wasn't
It's-
that bad. I still think 1 and 2 were arguably worse.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's surprisingly painless, but next time, obviously, we will have a much shorter pay-per-view, at least an hour shorter, if not a little bit more. We get another Stars making his finger grow. We have like a 2.5 hour pay-per-view, not even that, with SummerSlam 88. And actually have a lot more on the card rather than just single matches constantly. And oh boy, this is going to be a bitch to simulate because I don't have half the fucking roster that's on this pay-per-view. And I can't download it. And 2K16 doesn't have download servers anymore, so god damn it, this is going to be a pain. Alright, so yeah, I mean, if you want to plug your shit very, very quickly, because we've got 35 seconds left.
Oh,
Alright,
youtube.com/opieman100.
Well, I've been Thunder. You can check out my dumb racing car shit at HG Central, either on YouTube or Twitch. Take your pick. I'm also on
And
Twitter at
also-
HG Central YT.
Don't follow me at Veil Scarecrow. That's at VEIL Scarecrow because I block stupid people.
No,
Oh,
I
if I
heard.
may-
No, it's just I heard if you follow him, you get AIDS.
No, it's herpes. Get it right.
And just
You never know.
Thunder, one more time. Do the warrior thing before we leave.
Do I have to give the spirit of the warrior inside you again?
I fucked up the voice.
Never mind. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next
Spirit of
time.
the warrior. Oh.